Hello everyone and welcome back to another, oh my gosh, to another Hamster637 stream, where today is sure to be a fun, wonderful, lovely, amazing, stupendous day. I hope you've all been having a wonderful day so far. Hope you've been eating well, sleeping well, taking care of yourself. Welcome in everyone. Oh my gosh, what? Like, why? Why? Oh, why would you do that? Punishment for what? For speaking the truth? Oh, I cannot believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe you'd waste your points on a metal pipe. You're back to ground zero. You're back to the start, Noah. Ow, okay. Great way to start off the stream. Nonetheless, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, Noah, I guess. Welcome in, Vexed. Welcome in, Rock, and welcome in, Ben. Oh my gosh, Ben, that's so crazy. That reminds me of someone I think we're gonna be collabing today. Oh my gosh, you have such a similar name. For not fixing chat. Okay, I guess that's fair. Okay, back to our work. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. A kiss for Vexed. I hope work goes well. I hope work goes well. But nonetheless, I hope you are all enjoying your weekend so far. Even though it's just begun, I hope you've been taking care of yourself, everyone. This is crazy. 2 ham streams back to back in a row. Excuse me, sorry. Back to back, 2 days in a row of ham streams. And on, wait, Saturday? Oh my gosh. Ham streaming on a Saturday? The world must be coming to an end. But nonetheless, I am very excited for today's stream, and I hope you are too, because today we will be having a collab with 2 of the nuttiest people I know, Benzrob and Ace the Oni-B. And today we're going to be doing something that has been long awaited for, something that has been asked of by many people, and that is a Hear Me Out stream. Now, you all know I have some wild takes, okay? I have some very questionable tastes in fictional characters. But today, we will put that to the test against 2 other freakzoids. Stinky. Wow. How original. How original to call Hamster Stinky. You're a genius, Clark, really. You're a comedic genius. You should go say that to the world. You should become a stand-up comedian with how funny you are and original. Welcome in, Clark. Welcome in, Hemha. How are you? How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. I hope you've been eating well, sleeping well, taking care of yourself. And I hope you're excited for today's stream. I'm very excited for today's stream. I'm not fully sure of the format, but all I do know is that I've prepared a list of quite a few interesting choices of fictional crushes that I have, some of which may or may not be inanimate objects. So, let's just say there's going to be a lot of explaining to do later on stream. Now, I hope you guys are excited for today. Again, with the nature of a collab, I won't be able to respond as actively or chat as actively with chat, but nonetheless, I hope you enjoy your time here. And I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Let me see if Ace is still playing Lies of P. Yes. Oh. Yes, he is. Oh my god. Ace! We need to stream! Ben, how are you doing? Are you still setting up stream? Are you still yapping? Mwah. But I'm very excited. I have my things prepared, and I'm looking forward to it. But before we begin, as with any hamster, excuse me, my goodness. I don't know what has been up with my voice recently. I think I'm going through puberty ×2. But with any Hamster 637 stream comes a question. And comes me. But today's question of the stream, of the day, of the century, has to do with the nature of today's stream. I want to know, what is one of your hear me outs? That's right. What is one fictional character or object or thing that could get it, that you would smash, that probably would need some explaining? Man, it has to be something more freaky, Noah. A hear me out can't just be something objectively hot, objectively attractive, which Mammon is. It has to be something that, when you bring up, people are gonna raise some eyebrows. Stinky! You guys are so original today, huh? So unique, and so you should become a comedian, really, May. I really think you should become a comedian with how original and, classic these jokes of yours are. But I am not stinky, even though I haven't showered yet today. I'm going to, but I haven't showered yet. So maybe I'm just a little stinky. Also, with the fact that, I showered in pee-pee poo-poo. That's what I shower in. Hamster 60. Honestly, fair point. I was gonna be a bit questionable, but if you brought up Hamster 637 within the terms of a smash or pass, you'd probably need some explaining, or you probably have to do some explaining, because I don't know if Rock. That actually reminds me of a story. You know how VTubers sometimes have that smash or pass like streams, and they're like, drop your PNGs, drop your models, let's do a smash or pass. There was one time I submitted this Hamtaro for a smash or pass, and I got the most vile response I've ever received, and I never submitted my model again for any of those. Not vile, but just like, it's just a hamster. What am I supposed to say? Smash to a hamster? And then everyone started laughing, and then I started crying, and no, it's okay. But what was it? Yeah, it was. Mr. X from Amphibia? Mr. X? Who's Mr. X? Let me search him up. Mr. X Amphibia. Whoa! Nice head. Okay. This is a valid hear me out, because I would need some explaining, as I don't know who the character is. But they seem nice. That's funny. But nonetheless, if I had a hear me out, let's just say there would be many of them, and they would not all have faces, or bodies, or would be living creatures. You said some rude stuff about Android 16. Android? What? Wait, which Android? Android 16? Oh, wait. Oh, from Dragon Ball Z. Wait, I did say some rude stuff about Android 16. May. That's just because... 1 second. DBZ. Because, like, just look at his hair. He's a little... Yeah, he is. Like, I just... Also, I need to know someone's personality before I make a conclusion, May. Tell me, what do you like about Android 16? What makes him your hear me out? I need some explanation, okay? He doesn't look like the kind of guy that would be a bit friendly to me. He doesn't look like he'd treat me well. Welcome in, Cowdy, and thank you for your... This is by far the longest stream streak I've ever seen someone have in my channel. 65 stream streak. John Arbuckle. From Garfield? John Arbuckle? Why? I mean, he is like the most, by far the most plain John looking guy I've ever seen. Like, there is no more basic looking character than John Arbuckle. Like, isn't John Arbuckle just like the Trey, the carrier for Garfield? That's so interesting. But I'm so curious. Please explain. I mean, he's a chill guy. Don't get me wrong. But why him? Yeah, but he's so charming and hunky and loves birds. Okay, you know, May, I see the appeal. I see the appeal. I also love birds, and being charming and hunky is one of my goals in life, so, you know, I relate to it. He's very quiet but stoic. Gotta love stoic men. He loves animals and nature. You know, I would not think of him, like, being someone who loves animals and nature and who would be self-sacrificing based on how he looks. But you know what? That's why you don't judge a book by its cover. That's why you don't judge a book by its cover. Save the planet that Cell was trying to destroy. So is he a good guy in the show, or is he a bad guy? Is he like a bad guy who is good, or like a good bad guy? If he was really if you really want to get freaky, the Moss Man from Amphibia, you get no... The Moss Man? That sounds like a monster. Okay. Moss Man Amphibia. What even is that? That's just a pile of, like, moss. Why does it... Wait, what is on his face? That is very freaky, Noah. Very, very freaky. Just look up Android 16 birds. It's complicated. It's complicated. Ooh. Android 16 birds. Aw, that's so cute. What the heck? He has like birds on his fingers and everything. Aw, he's like a big softie. That's cute. Okay, you know what? I see the appeal. I see that you've successfully convinced me, May. You've successfully convinced me and persuaded me, and I've heard you out. Also, what do you think some freaky hear me outs would be from Milky? I'm just curious. It's probably like the wildest choices. Man, I love birds too, especially chicken, bro. I would kill for some... Okay, Nightfall, I don't think that's the kind of context we're talking about when we say we love birds. But nonetheless, welcome in. Ham-ha. How are you? How are you doing this fine Saturday afternoon? Oh my gosh. I usually stream in the nighttime. Like, I'm next to a window, and it's usually never sunny when I stream. But nonetheless, welcome in, Nightfall. Good. To be fair, I also love chicken. Very yummy, very good protein source. Nothing beats chicken. To be fair, though, one fun fact, Nightfall, I have never had chicken wings in my life. Never, ever had a chicken wing before. Duck as well tastes great. Duck, really? That's interesting. I've never had duck. I'm not sure, for those of you who have had duck in your life, what does it taste like? Is it any different than chicken? What? I'm very curious. I would try duck if I ever got the chance, but how is it different from chicken? Look at him, though. He could wrap me up in his moss. That is, like, exactly what a down horrendous, like, oh, that, you know, Noah, more power to you. He could wrap me up in his moss. Hear me out, hamster, spread out like butter on my buns. What? Hold on, Necro, hold on. I mean, I like the part where buns are being spread, and yours in specific, but not me. especially not being spread out like butter. But where's that one image? Wait, I have an image. Hamster being spread on toast. There's this like one really funny image. This one, yes. Let me show you guys. It made me think of this. Why is it Reddit? Look, he's being hurt. No. Why? Why would you do such a thing? No, save him. Why is he being spread on toast? He's getting smaller and smaller. Lurk. Enjoy your lurk, Necro. Thank you for dropping in. Oh, haha. Thank you for dropping in. He was built for the sole purpose of destroying Goku and is intent on doing that. Kakarot! But on the way to find Goku along with 17 and 18, he discovers his love for animals and nature. Aw, that's cute. He then puts protecting nature over his original purpose. That's when you know. That's when you know. Once he's made that big choice, he's a keeper. Doesn't 17 become a park ranger in his honor? Oh, a park ranger? I've only recently saw Dragon Ball Z for the first time these past few years, but I'm a big fan. Honestly, I need to get into it someday. It's so hard for me to get into long shows or like really long series. I don't know how long Dragon Ball Z is, but I assume it's quite a hefty series to get into, but I would love to someday. Yes, it's really cute that he did that. Aw, that's cute. In his honor? Wait, what happened to him? Why in his honor? What happened to Android 16? Oh no. Now I'm just imagining a hamster sandwich. No! No, no. That's, yeah. 1 second, let me search up a hamster sandwich. No, what is this? Why are there so many pictures of hamster sandwiches? Hold on a second. Excuse me. Why are there so many pictures of hamster sandwiches? Hold on a second. There's like, there's too many for me to bring on stream. Oh my, this one's cute. Okay, quick question. For real, guys, on a serious note. Would you eat this? Would you eat this? Would you eat this hamster sandwich? This hamster burger. This hamburger. Would you eat this hamburger? For real, guys. For real. On a serious note, guys. For real. For real. Come on, guys. Come on. That's exactly what I was aiming to reference. Wow. Yeah, I know Krillin managed to bag Android 18. Dude, if Krillin could get Android 18, there's hope for me too. Bro, short as hell. Yet he got the and he's bald. And he got the baddest. Didn't he get hair after he married? There can be hope for some short kings. Hell yeah. Like me. I mean, not me. I'm like 7 foot tall. Back to Lurk. Boom. What up? Hi, Hachi. Hi. Welcome in. Duck is like a red meat, like beef. And my craziest hear me out is the grave mine from Halo. The grave mine from Halo. What is that? Grave mine Halo. What? What the heck is that? Oh my gosh. What kind of monster Leviathan? Dude, it's always like guys' hear me outs are always just like, oh, you know, this one attractive lady, you know, she's I know. And then you ask the girlies and they show some Leviathan monster creature. What is this? Why is his mouth so big? That's kind of, dude, honestly, that's kind of cool looking. I didn't know Halo had things like this. I love, to be honest, like really big Leviathan creatures. Like in Subnautica, I love when like monsters are huge and really cool looking. So this is really cool, but wild choice, Vexed. DBZ is long as hell. Ironically, like 150 episodes. Oh my gosh. 300 episodes. You're lying, Hachi. You're lying. I can't believe you. 100% yes, gladly. Wouldn't the meat still alive? Yes. You guys are freaks. Freaks. Absolute freaks. Absolute monsters of nature. I can't believe you. But Hachi, you would eat it if the meat was not alive? For shame. For shame. He has hair. He shaves. Why? As a kid, he came from a monk. And he kept shaving on half. Okay. Poke, you ready? Yes, I'm ready. If you guys don't know, we're collabing today, by the way. Let me join call. Are you guys in call? You want to join a voice call? I'm a simple woman. I want me a warm, wet, and philosophical man-girl thing. That is not a man or a girl. That is a creature. Oh, I'm being all on Discord. Alright, give me 1 second. Give me one moment, guys. Give me just a second. Wait. 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 Okay, I'm joining call right now. Alright, here we go, guys. This music is from Fiesta Plaza. Hachi, I was waiting for you to say that. I literally have an entire Pokemon playlist running right now, so I was waiting for you to, like, guess the music. Okay, 1 second. Yellow.
Oh my god, is that the hamster?
That is the hamster.
Okay, I've got to mute your screen now.
Ooh.
That's a little better.
A little better. Alright, let me just make sure your volume is good. Ben, start screaming!
Ah!
Perfect. Okay, that's good. Hi, how are you?
How are you doing?
Good, I'm doing good. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm not doing bad. To be fair, we've all been sitting around waiting for the club, apparently. Ace has been fighting the boss. I was watching him fight the boss and playing Portal, waiting for him to finish. And he was just like, I wonder if the other two are ready.
Yeah, oh my gosh. I haven't even realized it's almost been half an hour. Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Oh
But,
god, it has been.
yeah. Did Ace beat the boss?
He's about halfway through it.
Halfway through it? Oh my gosh, okay.
I mean, I don't know how many attempts this is. He's on a couple.
Okay.
But no, he's doing one last run of it.
Okay, sounds good. Ben, are you ready to smash and pass today?
Oh, for sure I am.
Hell yeah. Do you have your...
Let's just say things are going to get weird.
Oh, today's gonna get very freaky. Do you have your list of Hear Me Outs ready?
I've got a fairly good list. Okay,
Very
I need to come up with another one, but it's failing to come to mind at the moment. But hopefully by the time we get there.
Just reach the deepest, darkest parts of your mind and you'll find one good, I'm sure.
Oh, to be fair, it's already getting freaky, so...
Oh, is it? I'm looking forward to it. I wonder who's gonna have the freakiest choices, because I feel like mine are pretty freaky, but we'll see, we'll see.
I mean, depends. How humanoid are yours?
How am I what?
How human are yours?
I don't know, I'm looking at my list right now. I have about 10, right? And let's just say there's one human out of
Fair
all
enough.
10. Well, it depends on what you consider. You'll see. You'll see. You'll see.
Interesting.
How about you? How many humans do you have on your list?
I think I might have more humans. Well, do I?
There
I'm
are
trying to think because
humanoids.
there is ones which have humanoid forms.
Huh?
I guess 3 of them are humans.
Interesting,
Majority.
interesting. I guess we'll see.
However,
Mm-hmm.
there is good reasons for them.
Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. Vex says their biggest Hear Me Outs are GLaDOS. And
I mean, GLaDOS,
largemouth bass.
yeah.
Dude, I still haven't like met GLaDOS personally. Was GLaDOS the boss that I fought in Portal 1?
Yes.
That was GLaDOS?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. I need to see the appeal still. Are we gonna like get to know her in Portal 2?
You're gonna spend a hell of a lot of time with her in Portal 2.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Oh god, you're gonna spend so much time with her.
Yeah. Also, largemouth bass from Stardew Valley. What? How could your Hear Me Out be a fish?
Well, hear me out. It's
Okay.
got a very big mouth and it looks very appealing.
That's fair. What's that one Pokemon with like that's a fish and has massive lips? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
There's that one.
I'm not sure which one you're talking about, to be honest.
There's one Pokemon with like it's like a pink fish and has massive lips, and it's like, why did they design it that way? I never said Stardew Valley. Oh, I know. But that's what I think of when I think of largemouth bass. I don't even know what the real fish looks like.
Never said Stardew. No, it's
I know
just
all
the fish.
I know all my fish from Stardew Valley.
It looks like Ace actually won.
Mm-hmm. Similar, very nice. I was so tempted to just make my list completely full of Pokemon because there are so many, you know, that it's why Pokemon Smasher Pass exists. It's why my first ever series as a streamer was Pokemon Smasher Pass through every generation. So I have experience.
God, that takes so long.
Yeah, it was literally like I remember because back when I couldn't play Steam games because my PC was so bad. Every Friday we would have a new generation of Pokemon that we would go through in Smasher Pass.
Oh, right. So you split them up into different generations.
Yeah, doing them all in one stream would be crazy.
Yes, I modded and recorded that Persona.
Oh boy.
They did it in one stream.
Oh my gosh. Jeez.
There's a nice spreadsheet though, because I did go through and do statistics on it going, what type of Pokemon do you like to smash?
Oh really? That's interesting. Like seeing the breakdown, the analytics.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I could have done more, but I think left it fairly basic. But it's got all the information there, so you
That's
could
very
run the
cool.
numbers.
That's very, very cool.
Also, what on earth is up with my model today?
What is
it just
up with your
keeps
model?
losing tracking, and then I'm just sitting here like a fish.
Oh, yo! Maybe you have a
Mouse
little...
just going, yup, 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 yup.
Yup. Maybe you have a little dust on your camera, I don't know.
I have no clue at this point.
I need to get one of those
I've
things
reset
where,
it
like...
twice.
When... Sorry, go on.
Oh, I've reset it like twice and still doing it, so God knows.
Still, really? I don't know. I want to get one of those toggles where, like, when it loses tracking, it does something with the model. Like, a ghost comes out of the mouth or a loading symbol on the forehead. Like, something. Because I think that's silly. I think it's fun.
To be honest, I looked at doing something like that, like more implementing it
Yeah.
myself, because I was thinking if I just sit here and like tilt my head around like I'm rocking back and forth and then put like confused stores or something,
Right.
just like
That sounds funny.
I was thinking something like that would work for an idol.
Mm-hmm. There's so much to do, so much. That's what I love about VTubing. It's like so creatively drawn, and even if you're not creative, you can. There's so many like resources. You can like make it to your heart's content.
Oh, for sure.
For sure.
Right.
Whoa, best viewers. Isn't this the same user as last time? We gotta ban them, not just deny the message.
I mean, I tend to ban them when I catch them, though.
Have you ever gotten any cheap viewers yet?
I've got a ton of the messages. Well, the reason that's getting caught by auto mod is whenever they come up on mine, I put them in the auto mod for yours.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's the reason none of them go through, because I put the website in.
Wait, I banned the wrong name. Let me try that again.
Oh, 7 random person. You will be missed.
Dude, now there's just a random person who can never, ever watch my streams.
Disaster. Right, I'm just trying to figure things out here because I don't know how the hell you did any of this.
You are correct. Sorry? I'm waiting on Ace. I'm more than ready. I feel like Ace has everything set up for the collab, just so like I'm not sure exactly the format of what we're doing. Like, is there a cake? Is there a tier list? Is there a Smasher Pass? Who knows? I guess that's the surprise.
Well, exactly. To be fair, when Ace first said about it, the way it was phrased just sounded like, would you smash this cake? Like, what?
What?
Okay, I'm done, but what we doing?
That's fair. I guess we'll see. Once Ace joins call. Talking about Ace joining call.
No way.
Hi, Ace.
Hi. Yeah, sorry, I was waiting for somebody to ping if you guys were ready, and Ben's like, yeah, we're doing portal runs while like you're trying to kill this boss. I'm like, I don't have to kill the boss. I was waiting to see, like, if you guys were ready.
I see. I was just like, priorities, and killing that boss takes priority.
I mean, it's very funny though, because I'm like, okay, well, Ben's gonna go poke hamster, so this will be the last run, and I ended up killing it in the last run.
I know, I was sitting around watching it. Looked like fun boss fight, that one, actually.
Yeah, very fun.
All of the boss fights in this game are fun, except for
Amazing.
Black.
I don't know
Brothers,
much
think
about
it's
Lies of
just
P. I just think the name is funny.
Genuinely, it's such a fun game. Also, my VTuber
Is it
is
really?
here, but it's not working.
Glad to hear it.
It's genuinely
So
like one of the
expensive, though.
best stealth-like games.
But yes.
So it's so much fun. It's based off like a pretty much the entire story is
Hi,
based off
Yumpling.
Pinocchio.
Hamha, welcome in. Go on,
So
honey.
like
Yes.
you're running
I
as
love you. Welcome,
Pinocchio
enjoy your stay.
while like you're trying to like build your humanity and like survive through this giant puppet massacre basically.
A puppet massacre. Oh my gosh.
Basically Geppetto created puppets like
Right.
to help around the world, like around the city and everything.
Right.
But they decided to go rogue. Like something happened with their programming and they went rogue and started attacking people.
Whoa. That sounds
Oh.
scary. And are you like fighting them
Yeah.
off now?
Yes, fighting off them, fighting off a disease called the petrification disease, which basically turns people into stone. and then
Dr.
into,
Stone.
like it turns them into like corrupted corpses, basically out of like fucking Resident Evil.
Scary. Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
What a cool
it's really
concept.
cool.
But you know what else is cool?
And the DLC is coming out.
Oh, there's a DLC.
in like in a couple months. I'm so excited.
That's amazing. I hope you enjoy, and I wish you the best. Amazing, amazing. But you guys want to know what else is cool?
You?
Excuse me. That was not what you were gonna say. That's not what you were supposed to say.
But I did. So.
And now I'm blushing. Great. Okay. Now I'm adding you to my Hear Me Out list.
There you go.
To be fair, I did actually consider putting both of you just so it can make it really weird.
Yeah. I think putting a hamster on your Hear Me Out list maybe is gonna take some more than just a bit of explanation.
Hear me out. Sometimes you just need some fun, and a hamster will fit in your hand, and you can use the hamster.
Hold on. Okay. Pause. Okay. we need to be careful here. But I'm very excited for this Hear Me Out. But I think
Yeah, we have
Ace.
Hear Me Out and then Smash or Pass as well.
Yes, exactly. Hear Me Out and a Smash Your Pass. So what will we begin with? Ace, you take the lead.
Well, I think we probably start with the Hear Me Out. Just give me a sec while I try to get my fucking, what's it called? The VTuber actually working?
Oh yeah.
There we go. Yeah. I can't use it with the, with Liza P because my PC is shit and, fucking, what's it called? PC was slowly dying.
For sure. I get
So.
that. So what's the format going to be like?
Hold on, I'm trying to get you guys in the title. But probably just gonna be like a we can screen share and then basically like if you guys have like I don't know if you guys did, I got PNG pictures for the characters.
Yep.
So we can see everybody's Smash or Pass if like what they think. And we'll go from there.
Sounds good to me. Wait, so we're screen sharing on Discord or we're on like what? Sorry, I'm a little technologically illiterate. So explain again.
That one. Basically, we'll just like screen share on Discord, and we can like have the little window up on stream.
Oh, okay.
And everybody can see
Like with all the
our-
PNG set up and
Yeah.
Okay. I can do that. Let me just
Alright.
open up.
By
all
the
my
way,
PNGs.
Hamster, you've got a shared invite, shared chat invite.
Oh, I got an invite.
Check where like your like where you get gift subs and stuff.
Right. I see it. I see it. Okay, perfect. So are you guys already in a
Yep.
shared chat?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
I didn't even notice. Okay, there we go.
I just got into it. Also, make sure to mute yourself in the little widget.
Yes, I just did.
Alright, perfect. Yeah.
And also, don't do what I did the first time I did this and close that window because I went, why do I need this? And
Close
Yeah.
the window. That takes you out of shared
apparently
chat,
it doesn't
right?
work for some reason.
Emma, welcome in, Dan. Welcome. But okay, so do I need to open up every
So
image in like a separate tab?
welcome in. Thank you for the follow. No, you can probably just keep it like just screen share, and you'll just be able to open it
Okay.
like one
Sorry.
at a time.
What are we screen sharing again? Like the stream or the actual images?
The images.
The images. Got it. Okay.
This, and I didn't set up the Smasher Pass stuff just yet because I was waiting to see like how what we wanted to feel out for like what we wanted to do, what kind of characters, so we can do that after we finish.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. And then after you have the Smasher Pass set up, right? Like ready to go.
No, that's what I just said.
Oh. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
I should.
So I have 9.
I think I have about 9 as well. I think I have 1 extra just in case, but around there should be good. It's like we can take turns. Who's how does the turn order work? Who's the youngest here? Definitely not me.
I was gonna say definitely not me.
I'm like
I
637.
feel like it's not. I'm 2,700.
Okay, maybe it is me. Maybe. Oh my gosh. Wait, so how do we share the shared screen with chat? Or with stream?
So basically, you can pull up what's it called? Like I'm gonna do a what's it called? Like a display capture.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're so right.
So.
Okay. Let me do that right now.
Or not display capture, a window capture.
Window capture, right.
Capture. Discord.
Oh, there it is. I don't know if this is going to work, but we'll try.
Hopefully that's the right window.
Oh, wait, let me switch screens.
Here we go.
What? Damn, damn. Okay, right, this is the right window. Dan, thank you for the... What is that? A nickel? I appreciate that. Ah. Right. Ah.
Hamster, tell everyone to
I
stop
see,
having
I
hot
see.
voices. I'm simping too hard. Hamster 91 ham cry. 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 Hamster 91
I
ham
think it
cry.
should
Hamster
be set up.
91 ham cry. Hamster 91 ham cry.
Alright, Noah's telling everyone that you all have hot voices, so I think that's true. For that comment. Hear me out. Okay, wonderful. I think I should have... Ace, this is your first Hear Me Out, correct? Wonderful. I think it should be good to go. Oh. 1 second. Wait, I need to screen share what? I see. Okay, okay. Right. Okay, give me 1 second. Let me just open all my images separately. So it's like... Into a folder, that's smart. Okay. Like you can switch. That is very smart. make sure I have these in order as well. What? Ben, how could you? I'm going, like, my list is in order from, like, least freaky to most freaky. The order is chaos. Really? How many humans do you have? One human? My goodness gracious. Yeah, I agree. Like, there are some things that need no explanation. Okay. Yeah. Definitely. Okay. Let me make sure I'm sharing my window. Just 1 second. Okay. Oh. Wait. Yes, I believe so. Wait! Let me just enlarge your screen so people can see you. Oh, wait.
Just think that she looks, yeah. I genuinely don't know
Explain.
what it is. Like, I genuinely, I don't know what it is. But, like, I think she just looks like fucking done with my shit, and I'm here for it.
Hamster, apparently you can't hear anyone on your stream.
I just noticed that and I just fixed it, so hopefully they can hear it now.
Hello?
Can
Can you
you
hear
hear us?
Hello?
Yes, they should be able to hear you now. Because I switched scenes, I didn't have the audio capture in the other scene.
Gotcha, I've done that so many times.
So fair. But yes.
But yeah, she just looks done with my shit, and I'm here for it, and
That's what you're into?
it depends on the person, but sometimes, yeah. And I just think with disgust, it's like, kinda, yeah.
That's fair.
So.
Honestly, I understand completely. I remember it was funny when when I went to go watch Inside Out 2 with my friends, they asked me like, all right, which of the emotions could get it? And I was like, my two answers were sadness and disgust.
Sadness for me was just more like a... Like, that was a little too much of a downer for me. I was like, eh.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a little.
Just a little. I just found her cute. But I
Yeah,
completely agree.
Something about disgust with, like, the blush, the haircut, the little fucking, like, Daphne sort of ascot.
Yeah, she's like a makeup girly. Like, you'd have to serve her.
And I mean, the thighs are giving me Pixar Mom sort of vibes.
The thighs? Can't even see the thighs.
Yes,
But-
you can.
They are kind of thick too, to be fair.
Like, her legs are thick.
That's real. That's real.
So yeah, so that's my first one. All right,
Amazing.
Ben.
Now Ben is next.
Okay.
I
What
already
is-
agree with this one. This one's not really a hear me out. This is just.
Oh my
valid.
gosh.
I'll say this is what I was saying though. With the, it's very specific.
This is
Also, why you drop weirdly?
yeah, it's a bit hard with the cropping, but I think we can all understand and agree on this one. My
No,
gosh.
100%.
I'll say this isn't the part though, because the hear me out isn't
I'll just do that.
Lara Croft. That's an easy one.
Is the
The hear me out is, yes, specifically the PlayStation 1 version of Lara Croft.
Specifically, why?
interesting.
Well, where I'm coming from with this is for people that are above a certain age,
Uh-huh.
this is literally the first boobs you got in games. This
They're
was your
triangles.
first experience. It doesn't matter. This was your first boobs in games. So, it has to be the original Lara Croft from triangle boobs and all. You have no idea how much happened to triangle boobs.
Really?
It just happened at them times.
Okay.
You'd be surprised.
Maybe I just don't understand it because I'm not from that time. But, you know, boobs are boobs. No matter the shape, I guess.
Exactly. These ones just happen to be triangular.
Very triangular. But whatever works. I get it. You know, Tifa in any form is great. And I think maybe this is like a nostalgic
in every
choice.
form is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
So, like, Tifa is one of my favorite women in all of fiction.
All of fiction?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, she is one of the best. So easy there.
She is.
No, like, genuinely, like,
Uh-huh.
Tifa is just so good in so many ways, besides just the fact of she's hot as hell. She has an amazing character, her personality is fantastic, she can kick ass, she's like a strong female character.
Yes, you can.
She doesn't need, like, she doesn't rely on the male characters in the story to get shit done, she can do it herself.
Right.
Business
feel like-
owner owns a fucking, like, entire bar, like,
Yeah, that's
everything
true.
about Tifa, she's just insanely badass.
Very real. I feel like you have a type ace. I feel like you're into women who like are outgoing and strong. And we'll see if that continues. I don't know, I just see a little bit of a trend.
Hamster, I have 3 women that are my top 3 in fiction, and it is
Uh-huh.
Tifa,
Mm-hmm.
Albedo from Overlord,
Wow.
and Arlecchino from Genshin Impact.
Jeez.
That tells you anything.
That tells me everything. All I need to know. And now I know exactly what you are.
Yep.
Yep. Amazing.
Oh, that isn't even a hear me out. Sorry, I'm reading chat and going, Ada Wong. They're going, that's
Ada
not
Wong
even a
is-
question.
Dude.
No,
Ada
like I
Wong-
s-
Woo!
Ada Wong, that you don't even need to hear you out. it's
Exactly.
just
That
yes.
needs no
Like I said,
explanation.
Yeah.
Yes.
that's like what I said with like Tifa. That's not a hear me out. That's just yes.
Exactly. All right. But great choice, Ben.
Sorry.
10 out of 10. I understand.
And Hamster.
All right. My
Oh,
turn.
God, Hamster.
Ahem.
I almost did this one. I was debating it.
Wait, can I
So-
not see my own stream on...
Yeah, you can.
You
Oh,
can.
okay, wait. There we go.
Just
Hopefully...
hit the little eyeballs to open up multiple,
Okay, wait.
like being able to view multiple.
One second. Okay, hopefully it can be seen now
Yeah,
there we
can
go.
see it.
on my stream. Okay, but my choice, the green M&M. This is my most tame choice, okay?
Valid.
The
Okay.
green M&M. Now, I feel like this is my most tame one because it needs such little explanation. Like, the M&M company, they knew what they were doing when they made the green M&M.
Mhm.
And you can tell just from the pose, from the lips, from the eyelashes. All I
Yeah,
can say
she-
is I
she's
would
the-
love...
She's serving.
She is serving. She's like doing the pot friend emote. Or like the pot friend position.
Okay.
But all I can say is I would love to get into her chocolatey center.
Hey,
Respectfully.
yo, damn.
But do you guys agree with this? Would you get it on with the green M&M?
I would say I agree with this.
Yeah, I agree. She also has
Oh,
a
yeah,
womb tattoo.
100% agree.
She has an M as a womb tattoo. I think that's kind of
I
crazy.
mean, yeah, I've never
I-
thought of it that way, but I guess.
The high heels, the boots, everything. She is serving.
Oh, totally, sir.
The brown M&M is a trans lesbian dating the green one. What? What is this lore? I don't know if there is
M&M
lore.
lore.
Oh, you've never read the M&M lore.
There's a what? I have not apparently. All I know is I don't know if it's similar to the cinnamon toast crunch people who like to eat each other. I don't know if it's similar, but green M&M I could eat respectfully.
Oh god, I am sitting here with a giant
Valid.
smile on my face, not just because of this,
Uh-huh.
but because I've got a stupid copy paste that's stuck in my head. It's do you know the one, the red M&M? There's
Oh god, the red M&M. It's
Tell me.
fucking the blue M&M. God.
Oh god. Actually, Hamster, you've got TTS.
Oh gosh, no, not TTS.
That's
Callie,
fine,
hear me
hamster.
out. Mama Coco. Do you guys know who Mama Coco is?
Mom Coco.
I'm JK. I'm joking. Callie.
Oh, from the old like the grandma from the Coco movie.
The grandma from the Coco movie? Hold on a second. Welcome in, Callie. Freaky way to start.
Yes. Yeah,
Very
yeah,
interesting.
I can see that.
You can see that?
I
The
can't.
grandma?
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't.
I don't know. I mean, to each their own. I need some explanation. though.
I want to give her a blanket and have her make me cookies.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that I prefer that as well.
All right, are we ready for my next one?
Yes, we are. Let me switch screens. Let's
the
see your next one,
next
Ace.
one I have is God of War.
Classic.
Not.
Absolute
Just-
classic.
But again, what's the argument here?
There isn't one.
But like, you have to understand, okay? Because the way Pokemon Company drew Gardevoir is not the way the fandom sees Gardevoir.
Nope.
Like, the one you showed here is not what the fandom sees. Gardevoir.
No, I know. I had to be
Dude.
very careful with the images that I
Oh,
got because
yeah,
searching
my
Gardevoir
search history is
Ooh,
corrupted.
yeah.
yeah.
But I
So-
see it. But give me some explanation as to why you chose Gardevoir. What's the appeal?
They just made Gardevoir hot for no reason, and I think it goes with the same thing with like Lopunny. Like
Mm, Are
they
you
made
sure?
them both.
because I
Have
feel
you
like the fandom
seen Lopunny's
made
thighs?
Gardevoir hot. I've seen Lopunny's thighs, and I agree with the Pokemon Company made Lopunny in game hot and sexy. But like, look at the Gardevoir model. Where are?
Yes, I.
She
What?
has a knife in her chest.
Yes, but I feel like she's just like extremely elegant, like the hair cover, the bangs
Yeah.
covering the eye.
Mm,
Like she's just
To be fair-
absolutely serving, and it just looks just
yes.
insanely pretty.
It
I
doesn't fit. Like, if you think about a lot of Pokemon, especially when you get later on, it was basically, we've took an item from the real world and we've made it into a Pokemon. This looks like they've took a sexy woman and made her into a Pokemon.
That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair. And the funny part is, have you guys seen Gardevoir's Mega Evolution? She's literally
Where she
wearing
gets
a
the
wedding
bridal
dress. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. So I think they knew what they're doing. Gardevoir is a stretch called Sir Knight in Japanese. Yeah, and isn't Magmar called like boobies or something? Not canon.
To be fair, though, also on the opposite side of it,
Uh-huh.
Glade, like as a guy, like I am a straight
What?
male, but as a guy, like
Mm.
Glade, they took a hot man and made him into a Pokemon.
I agree.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
Femboy Satan just entered my chat and said, "Hear me out. The theory of evolution." First off, crazy name. Second off, what do you guys think? The theory of evolution. Smash or pass? You guys are just unlocked. I see. I would be too.
I don't even like I don't know how to respond to it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're just lost for words.
But-
So I'd say smash.
Also, that is explained because I was flicking through the top messages and I just thought I saw femboys. And then I was just reading through the comments going, where on earth did I say that?
I don't know
I
whether to
wasn't
call him
expecting it to be-
femboy or Satan, but welcome in. Giving out the other version
Oh,
of
also, I didn't
Gardevoir.
realize I swapped it on mine.
Yeah, but very good choice, Ace. I agree. I agree.
All right, Ben. Let's see number 2.
Okay, well, I still have this on at the
Oh.
second, because basically this is where I got to number 2, because I went, this one is basically where you get from the, well, basically first 3D booms. And then I basically went, who was a hot character in like literally one of the first games I can remember ever playing?
Uh-huh.
So, I introduce you to, let's zoom in a bit. Jill of the Jungle.
Jill of the
What
Jungle.
In the
What?
I'm over here binoculars
I
trying to
can
like
count the pixels.
Literally, she has 1 pixel per boob.
Okay, Ben, explain.
I mean, this is going back into wait. This is literally a DOS game. That's how far back you're going.
That's insane.
Think about it. The only thing you had at the time was basically random magazines that you found in a bush because you weren't old enough to buy them.
In a bush. Thank you for following, Femboy Satan. But
Hey,
okay.
Femboy Satan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Welcome to the Forest of Spirits.
But think about it.
Uh-huh.
What Amazon woman?
Yes.
To be fair, I unfortunately couldn't find the cover art for the game, which I wanted.
Oh, the
Because,
cover.
You said
It
hot
did-
Amazon woman, and all I'm imagining. Do you guys know Futurama?
Yes.
Yes.
That would
By Snoo
be...
Snoo.
Yeah, Snoo Snoo.
Death by Snoo Snoo.
Yeah, I did want the cover art for the game because they did have, like, you know, back when they used to do really nice full art covers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
it had one of them and it was hot as fuck, so...
Yeah.
But
To be
unfortunately, you get pixels.
When you look past the pixels, this is just objectively like a blonde woman wearing a pretty woman wearing a green
Also,
one piece.
I think I found it. Ben, there you go.
Oh,
Check Discord.
I mean, that one works. It's not the actual cover art I was looking for, because, yeah, that's for the trilogy. Oh god. Where you are.
Either way, it's fine. We get the concept.
yeah.
I feel like saying this is basically like saying, oh yeah, the original Samus Aran when she takes off the
Takes off like the
suit
mask
in
and the
Metroid.
helmet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like it's that same sort of vibe because
Yeah.
it's like they're tiny as hell. You can't really see much,
Mhm.
so
But still-
it's more up to like the imagination. I feel
But
like.
to be fair, you're saying this, but remember that you had monitors that had, like, barely any pixels on anywhere, so this was massive.
Reminds me of like Tarzan, but woman.
I mean, that was basically the premise, if I remember right.
10 out of 10. Good choice. Love it. Okay.
Here we go, it's like the face of alien. Oh no, I definitely have some weirder ones on here.
Oh yeah.
All right. Hamster,
All right.
let's
My
do
turn.
Number 2.
All right, guys. Okay. So first we had the green M&M, right? You know, classic,
Yes.
good choice, green M&M. But now, the letter 8.
Okay,
Hold on.
I'm out for this one. I've already heard this argument and I
Let
was
me
already
explain.
wanting it the last time.
No, hold on. I just need to take a minute. That you said the letter 8.
That's correct.
Yes, he did.
The letter 8. Let me explain. You guys might be wondering, hold on, hamster, that's a letter. You
Not the
can't be
number.
attracted to a letter. Well, just look at the curves, okay? This
If
is
you're gonna
by
start
far
going
the
into how it's
curviest letter.
symmetrical How it is symmetrical both horizontally and vertically, I swear to God.
Yeah, perfect. When you think of the perfect body, you think of symmetry. You think of curvaceous, and that is what the letter 8 is. It is beauty broken down to its simplest forms. And what do you get if you turn the letter 8 horizontally? Clockwise 90 degrees? That's right, you get boobs. Or you get a butt. The letter 8 is
Or
everything. It is the simplest but most broad form of beauty there is. And that's why I would smash the letter 8. It can also
I
look
feel
like
like
balls
I
if
have
you're
to
into that. Sorry.
I feel like I just have to say no just because you said the letter 8.
Yeah. Is it not?
I mean, it's a number.
Your mom's a number. Got him.
Damn.
Yeah.
How dare you?
I know. You got. So now you have to say yes. Don't you guys agree though?
No.
No.
All right, you guys are fake. You just don't understand. You don't see the beauty that I do. Okay, I see beauty beyond pretty woman, or yeah. You know,
Okay,
I can see someone for who they are, and the letter 8, beautiful soul. So yeah.
To be fair, thank you for that one though, because you just gave me a great idea for later.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Okay,
That's
but that's my choice. If you guys don't agree, that's on you, okay? But the letter 8 could get it 7 days a week, 24/7. 365 days a year.
All right then. I guess we are on to my third one,
Yeah, I guess we are.
and I have Melina.
Hold on a second. Sheesh!
Okay, I need to fix the cropping on mine because apparently I've got chest and crotch.
That's all you got.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's better, because
I
when
mean,
you look up, you see the one part that makes me question it a bit. The mouth.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
And
I just worry for my safety, you know?
no, I think you're fine.
Really? You think they're fine?
I think you're fine.
Okay, well,
mean,
explain. Tell me
what-
why. Why Melina?
A hot woman can kick your ass, is a princess.
Yeah.
And yeah, I feel like my argument is good there.
I guess that's all you need to say. But again, I feel like
I
you're
don't
just
really
into a
mind.
women who could like beat you up, Ace.
Okay, and
Yep, valid.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I seem to recall Ace around a certain other chat constantly going, "Can you beat us up, please?"
All right. So Ace is like
to
the
be
type
fair,
of
that's a
person
meme.
who'd-
That's a
pay-
meme because I fucking play in with chat on that. So
Yeah. Ace would.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Ace
we
is the
know.
type of person who'd pay to be stepped on. Like you see those conventions, like $5, I'll step on you. Ace would go broke.
probably not.
Yeah, sure.
Like I feel like it has to be a thing where like I know the person.
Mhm. What if it was a strong woman, huh? Who's cosplaying Melina?
Still probably not.
Uh-huh.
Like I said, like I feel like it has to be like a like I know the person type thing. Like I have to have a connection to the person.
Okay. Okay. I understand. I see what it is. I see how it is.
Yeah, that's fair enough, actually.
Yeah. But I'm still
But-
scared. It's like, it reminds me of that one, I don't know, like that Japanese creepypasta with just like the slit mouth. And I'm just, I don't know, it throws me off. The teeth. It's just, like, why specifically Melina, aside from like any other strong princess woman? The teeth has to have a factor.
I mean, to be fair, she's also a sister with Jade and Katana, which are both options. I just personally felt that Melina. Hold on.
That's
like,
fair. Like, why
Melina
not
was one of the
Jade and
characters-
Katana?
I will show you why not. Because I couldn't pull this art up on stream.
I hope you can.
No, I can't.
she can eat it,
Oh, I
if she can eat with it, she can kiss with it. That's fair.
Exactly.
So
Real.
that's her original costume.
Sheesh! I wish I could show this on screen. My goodness.
Yep. Cannot show it.
Yeah,
on
I'm
screen.
being very careful here.
Yep.
That
Okay.
is like basically nothing.
Exactly.
That's good. Also,
To be fair, ironically, I have actually had worse on stream, so...
wild.
But
Yeah, but
that was Melina's original design.
I kind of
And
get it.
she also had this as a fucking secondary, or as like another costume in the game. So,
Wow.
like,
Okay, now I get it. I get it. I see the appeal. I also think it's kind of like freaky, but like in a good way when she wears that mask and then she takes it off to reveal that. Like, it's
Exactly.
intimidating.
Oh, yeah.
like it's just like the mystery of like under the mask and
Yeah.
then pulling off the mask to have
Like
that
dream.
yeah.
Oh, what outfit is that? That's not an outfit. That is toilet paper.
Yes, I know.
Wait, what? Okay.
That's wild.
But yeah, so Melina is what's it called? Melina is my third.
Good choice. I clap. I accept. I agree.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, she doesn't look quite as good in the other picture, but... I mean... This one, though. Oh, but...
The first one,
Yeah.
yeah, that was her like original outfit from MK9.
Let's see.
So I had to go with this outfit though because it was her current game one that was not making her look like a shipper.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright.
It-
Then
Alright, good choice. Up next, Ben,
Up next is me.
show us what you got. Wait. Beauty or the Beast? Which one?
plot
Well,
twist,
which are you
yeah.
thinking?
I'm kind of
neither.
scared.
I'm thinking both.
both at the same time.
I mean, I was going for one in particular, but... Yeah,
I'm gonna be so real. I almost put the teapot on here.
The teapot?
I mean, teapot's best.
Why did Gojo just come into my chat and say, Beast, my glorious king?
Because it's Beast.
It is Beast.
He is literally a gentle giant who will do absolutely everything for you, and can also ravage you in the background.
That's fair.
Teapot is a lukewarm.
Wasn't there
king.
that one part where he turned into a human and everyone was like, "Aw, no, go back"?
Yeah, literally.
Exactly. Like, I almost put that here because I did find like a meme of him being like killed, and it was just like the Beast is back, and I almost put that in it.
Yeah, the Beast
Instead.
is back. But that is fair. You
Yeah.
just want like a strong, caring creature to take care of you.
Exactly.
Who can also give you a nice cuddle.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, that
seems very
furthest
warm.
looks up, so
Very soft.
Bro, homie takes care of his fur. Like,
Does he?
I need,
I've
I
actually
need,
never
I
watched
need the
Beauty and
man.
the
Well, I mean, just looking at it, like you can see how luscious that shit looked.
Yeah. Isn't he
Like,
like
I need
a
the man's
prince or
hair
something?
routine. Yeah, originally yes.
Okay. No.
you know,
Prince
I
of
am
Courage.
just looking now and going, I wonder how many bottles of shampoo it would take.
Dead ass.
Probably a lot. That's the thing though. He would like eat a lot. But he could probably provide.
I mean, he's a prince. He has an entire castle to himself.
That's fair. That's fair. And even for a beast, doesn't he like act very romantic and kind?
Yes.
Exactly, he does.
That's fair. You know?
But I'm gonna be so real.
Uh-huh.
Like in the summer, dude, that would.
Oh,
My gosh, you need like ice baths every single day.
to be fair,
Literally,
I've got hair that goes down to like my shoulders, and the back of my neck gets hot in the summer,
Yeah, dude, I don't know
like
how
too
people...
hot. And I'm
long
going,
hair do
that would be fucking hell.
And that's just not hair on your head. He has hair everywhere. Like on his whole body.
Exactly.
And then imagine like sleeping next to him.
Yeah.
Like that would literally be a personal heater. Like, good God, I could not do that. I can't sleep when I'm hot.
Yeah, I
Do
agree.
you never sleep then?
But nonetheless, I think
That
solid
was-
choice.
I would say, yeah, I would say I agree.
Yeah, and I think Belle and Beast do go well together.
They do.
Oh, 100% they
They're
do.
Probably
matching heavily.
one of my favorite, like, Disney couples type
Yeah.
thing.
I agree completely. All right, good choice.
Yeah, I'm trying to think is he any better, but not really, is there?
No, that's it. All right, 10 out of 10. Good one, Ben. Good one.
No,
Good one.
8 out of 10. Because I've got 8 back now.
Alright.
It would be electric because it's static. Bruh.
All right, is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay, this next one is gonna be quite interesting. Okay, quite interesting. Let me just.
Got it. We're going from one furry to another.
Okay. Let me share my screen.
No, you're sharing it.
Yep.
Or did you mean on yours?
There we go. That's it. Judy Hopps. Let me
I
explain.
mean, what's there to explain? What?
Exactly. All right, but let me just talk about some factors. Cold take. This is not a cold take. Oh wait, you're kind of right. Wait, no, you're right. It is a cold take because everyone agrees. Dude, there is so insanely so much art, quote unquote art from Zootopia. I remember the first time I watched Zootopia and I saw like the way Judy looked like in the show and acted and like it was just exactly my type.
Right.
Also-
For me, one of my favorite things about her is actually the purple eyes.
The purple eyes. Oh, I never even like noticed
I love
that.
I love the purple eyes. I think the color is really cool.
I guess you're right. I guess you're right. But she's kind of wild. And you gotta like that. You gotta enjoy it. I'm remembering like a specific scene where she was like teasing or playing with Nick, and like, my heart fluttered. But is she a rabbit or a bunny? I'm not exactly sure. But you know what they say about how they
Reading
mate.
like rabbits.
Yeah, it's that saying, mating like rabbits. So I feel like Judy also, for once, I mean, you guys have to take into account I'm a hamster, okay? I'm small. Judy is also small. Do you remember in Zootopia there was that one scene about hamsters and they were like tiny eating popsicles? Because
Yes, but also that means in this sense, Judy would 100% top the hell out of you.
and I would love it.
I was going to say, what's the problem with that?
I would take that every day, 365 days a year. Because if I
To be fair,
chose
I mean,
any
she's
regular,
also a cop, so I feel like she would regardless.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like, and she has like the cosplay ready to go, the cop outfit, good for
Plot twist,
scenarios.
it's not a cosplay.
Oh, you're not. Yeah, you're right. It's not cosplay. But
You end up sucking in bed. She handcuffs you.
she's gonna have some really tiny handcuffs. But I feel like Judy, in just she's a good person. Also, thick thighs, so gotta love it.
Base.
Yeah.
Also, because you were mentioning cosplay, I was going, this would be a good one to cosplay. However, if you're cosplaying as something and wearing a uniform, you're going to get people thinking you're there to do something else because of the knee pads.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, why do you need knee pads? I just noticed that now and go on. Spend a lot of time on your knees.
You're right. Why does she need knee pads?
I
Interesting.
mean, bunnies bend their legs to what's it called? To jump. So when she's trying to jump, probably hitting her knees hitting the floor.
Really? Do you bend down all the way to your knees when you jump?
I mean, a rabbit probably does.
I guess we'll see. But nonetheless, it's good to have knee protection because you don't know what will happen. But yeah, I think Judy Hopps is
handcuffs.
just.
She'd need a bread bag and tie.
Oh my gosh.
just get a fucking what's it called? The pipe cleaner.
A pipe
Like
cleaner.
one of
Why the fuck is Judy Hopps on my screen?
Yeah, the little.
We've
the
just
little
been
fucking-
listening to Willie Hamster Wood Banger.
Yes.
So,
I'm imagining the little arts and crafts pipe cleaners. It's just your handcuffs.
Oh my gosh. You know, that's probably what would work best, honestly. A pipe cleaner as handcuffs. And I probably would not be able to break out of it. But that is my
I mean, at least it'd be
selection.
the fuzzy ones too. So.
Oh, I love the fuzzy ones. But what do you guys think? You agree?
I would say yeah.
Sorry, I just got PTS through the literally just said no.
Well, too bad, because I agree, and I'm sure you guys do too. And that's my choice.
No, I would say yeah. All right,
Awesome.
on
Glad
to
to hear it.
my
I wish there was a second Zootopia movie.
fourth. There's gonna be.
Is there really? What?
Yeah, they're already in the works of making it. I'm pretty sure.
What? How have I not
Yeah.
heard about this?
Think they announced it a while ago.
Oh my gosh, maybe I missed it.
All right.
All right, back to Ace.
So, number 4. My choice is the fish from Shark Tale.
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna be
You know,
so
I've
real.
never actually watched Shark Tale.
I'm gonna be so real. As a kid, this fish was like one of my first fucking animated crushes, and I think it goes without saying.
Dude, but she's a
fucking
bad person.
serves. I don't give a shit. She serves. Do you see her?
I do. But she was supposed to
Like-
like mimic that like unattainable thing you could never get.
Okay, and
Yeah, I was gonna
she's
say.
hot as hell.
She is. She
This
is.
fish is
I mean,
ugly.
how the hell do you make a fish look sexy? But they've managed it.
But they did it. I
Literally.
loved Shark Tale. And yeah, this fish
Dude,
was
Shark
bad.
I did love that. That movie was fucking great. I used to watch that movie like all the time. But yeah, no. I just think it goes without saying. Like, this fish was genuinely one of my first like animated crushes.
That's fair.
And yeah,
That's fair. Yeah,
brother,
I don't know
about to
why
say
they
I
made
can
her
fix
so
her.
hot.
No, I don't want to fix her. She can fix me.
Yeah, she'd break you is what she'd do. She'd like make you chase after her and make you do things like illegal things just to have a chance with her. Just to like leave you behind.
Probably.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
And you'd be okay with that. Amazing. Good shot.
See, but I have I am made of fire, so I can just roast her if things get bad.
Oh my gosh. Have some
I mean, that
roast
is
fish.
true.
But well, I guess one way you'll eat her, one way or another, you'll end up with her in your mouth.
Indeed.
But
The only bad thing is going to be the fishy smell.
oh god.
Yeah, that's true.
Holy moly. But yes, I mean, she's very pretty, but for me, personality matters. So I don't know if I can agree with this. I don't know.
No, that's fair.
She
I
she
mean,
made like
luckily, I don't know anything about personality, so I'm just gonna go, yes, smart.
I love this movie. This movie was so good when I was
Yes, it
younger.
was. I love the main character so much though, and like I remember she hurt
Mhm.
him, and I was like, oh, how dare she?
Yeah.
But I did love Shark Tale. Such a classic.
Honestly, it really is. All right, Ben. What's your next one?
Oh. Show us what you got.
Going for the
Okay, now-
furry-
Well, no,
Uh-huh.
I have no idea what the next one of mine. Where's the right window? Oh yeah.
What?
Smash. Next question.
Smash. Yeah, 100%.
Okay. Smash next question.
Good
Fair
choice.
enough.
Good
Moving
choice.
on.
This doesn't even hear me out. I don't know why you put this in. This is
This is one of
Ursona.
our
Because
friends. This
But,
is
uh,
one
One
of our
of
friends,
the
Ursona.
brilliant things about me modding for someone is I love to just take the piss continually. You know that kind of stuff.
Thank you for the raid, Dr. Mally VT. Sorry, give me one moment.
Oh, you're fine.
Yeah.
Welcome in, welcome in. Hello, ham ha. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in.
Gosh.
Thank you for the raid.
no, I
I
expected
hope you
this
had
one.
a wonderful stream. I hope you can do
Oh,
well.
actually, I think I told you about this one, didn't
Give you a shout out. How's
I
your
don't know if you
stream?
told me, but I
Today
expected
we
it.
are doing kind of like a hear me out
Nah, that, I love
with some friends,
shit in random.
and we're showing off all our freaky, weird takes
I
of
tried going
who
for
we would
something
smash
just like
and
that.
explaining it. I hope you had a good stream.
So it's like, yeah, I could just be like, oh, just sitting here using like this fucking whole list of YouTubers, Vienna.
Welcome in, welcome in. How are
Oh,
you?
yeah,
What did you guys do?
100% go through. It just made features.
I hope you're all enjoying it so far.
Exactly. I could have a giant list of just YouTubers, but like,
start a raid and go, but sleep calls. Oh, of course, no worries at all. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the raid. Please get some rest if you need to raid and rest. That is 100% okay. Streaming is tiring, but bye-bye. Rest well. Take care, and thank you for raiding again. Thank you for trusting me with the community. I hope to see you again. Rest well. Have a great stream. Bye-bye.
I'm sticking this in. We're going to talk about how we're going to smash it.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We were talking about how hot female Irv is.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like this one was also kind of just done as a meme though, just because it's Irv.
I agree.
Kinda.
That's what I said.
However, here we are. Wood.
Would.
Yes.
No,
I'm waiting once I get my official OC, then it's gonna like flip out over when I have to get a gender bent version.
Oh, to be fair, this is going to be brilliant. To be fair, that is basically why I put this in here. It was specifically so I could put this picture in, but also more generally in the category of gender bent stuff of literally anyone.
Fair.
It always comes out absolutely amazing.
Dude, when artists make gender bent stuff, like there are some really fucking good ones.
Yeah. Like I only recently got exposed to the world of like gender bent stuff, and my goodness, I was pleasantly surprised. To be honest,
I've seen people make some like really good art of like some gender bent stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is when they get the freedom. You basically got a character, just swap the genders. They come out absolutely amazing.
Yes.
They definitely can, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Hamster. What do you got next?
Oh, it's my turn now? Oh boy. Okay. So let me just share my screen real quick. So before I had Judy Hops, right? Now
Post some crazy takes in general, you won't be able to do anything about it.
Oh, don't worry. I think my list starts to get a bit crazy now.
Interesting.
let me
Skyrus
explain.
from
This
Bakugan.
is a specific character, okay? I present to
Oh
you.
no, trust me, I know.
This is Skyrus from Bakugan. Now,
Oh, trust me, I know.
I'm maybe you do know, but I'm sure not many people do know. So, if you guys don't know, growing up, I loved Bakugan. Bakugan was like
Same.
one of my favorite TV shows, games, whatever, growing up. And there was one
Absolutely
character,
same.
Skyrus. And the reason I put her on here, not because of how she looks, even though she's very beautiful and very majestic, but because of her voice.
Dude,
Now,
her voice is so good.
her voice was incredible, absolutely incredible. It was the most soothing, luscious, like mature woman voice I have ever heard, and especially as a young baby ham, hearing that like illustrious voice, like I could, oh man, I just melted. So,
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real with you though.
mhm.
I think Tigrera was better.
Whoa, that's
Whoa.
those are fighting words. Why Tigrera?
Karma, not a dragon. Basically like a. Like
That's a
tempest bird.
fault, not a dragon.
No, I was saying Karma. I was saying dragon. I was like
Oh.
not a dragon. I think it's more like a tempest bird.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I don't know like the exact classification of what it would be, but yeah, like big bird who controls the winds.
Yes, she is like, like Ventus, I think it was called.
Yeah, yeah, that's the wind element. Dude, I had the biggest fucking crush on Julie. The what's it called?
The girl, yeah.
Fuck, I forget the element, or like Subterra, the like the earth.
Oh my gosh, she was like girly pop.
She was indeed.
I liked her too. I think
And
out
then
of
Alice.
oh, dude, that I was about to say. I think out of the girls in like the main squad, Alice was who I'd get with. But she did have a freaky side, if you know what I mean.
She did indeed, but also like I feel like we just didn't get to even see her a lot.
Yeah, especially after like the first season.
Yeah.
But I
But
liked.
No, I fucking loved Bakugan. I literally, like, me and my friends used to take them to school to actually use, like, battle with the toys.
What? I'm so jealous, dude. Growing up, I loved the show so much. I wanted the toys so bad, but I never in my life was able to either afford or find the toys in Canada, and I'm so sad. I remember I
Pretty
found
sure
one.
I still have a good amount of them.
Where?
I said I think I still might have a good amount of them.
What? Can I have all of them?
Possibly.
What? I'd pay you. But seriously, like I've wanted to play Bakugan my whole life, and I've watched so many videos. There's this one guy on YouTube called Jet Kuso, I think, and I love his videos. He does like a ton of Bakugan related stuff, and I went back sometimes to watch the shows, and it really did like slowly get worse after season 1. I think season 1 and 2 were the best. But I even have like the Bakugan video games on my Wii, and it's just so good. But I remember when I was thinking about like who did I find hot growing up, it was Skyrus's voice actor.
Yeah, hamster. This entire box is filled with them.
What? Please send me a picture, or like, oh my gosh, send me one, please. If we ever meet, just like bring it back on for me. I'd love you.
But I actually, it's really cool. I don't know if I still have the shirt.
Diplomat, thank you so much for the resub for 14 months. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Like at a mall near me, we had,
you're so cute.
Battling like event, like they had a tournament event, and I got to go to it and like battle at the event, and they gave us like a free T-shirt for it.
Oh, cool.
That's so cool. A Bakugan T-shirt. I'm so jealous. I want. Oh my god,
Yeah,
that box is crazy.
Yeah, and all of the cards are like the paper, but surrounded with the like paper surrounding the metal because of the like the magnetic one.
Yeah.
You see the little launcher in there.
Oh my gosh, you have like all the cool ones too. You have like, because there's not just like regular Bakugan for you guys that are like balls, but there are like these special armors and like extras you can do. And then I remember, didn't they have like a reboot recently? Or not recently, but they rebooted it, and now they have all these crazy new characters and stuff. But the OG Bakugan was the best.
It was that bad, was it?
Yes, it was.
Dude, I'm
But
Hey,
after, like,
that's so
what's
cool.
This is why I'm being oddly quiet during this, because you know when we were discussing before, I'm going, who's the oldest? I think I was an adult before this came out.
Really?
Like, yeah.
That's crazy.
look at this,
To
though,
me,
'cause-
Bakugan feels like a super old show. Like I watched it growing up, but it was like even old in my time. But that's
Here, take a
wow.
look at
I don't
those,
know. I
though,
really love
'cause
Bakugan.
It sucks. I had a bunch of like the original ones, but they
Uh-huh.
ended up getting stolen because I brought them to school.
Oh my gosh, I'm so
Oh,
happy
I
with
was-
that. I
I'm
think
super sad about it.
I
but
have
I
one.
I kept a bunch of the
Bakugan.
cards, and you can see like those cards, like the difference between the OG art cards and
Yeah.
like the newer cards.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to play with these balls, but never have gotten the chance to. Because I think I got one like really weird like off-brand Bakugan from like a McDonald's toy, like or some kind of like toy from school a long time ago. But it wasn't true, and like dude, I just really loved Bakugan growing up. But
No, very, very base. Dude, I played the fucking, I think it was the game on the 360.
what?
Yeah, there was like a game on the 360 where you had like a partner Bakugan called Leonidas.
Wait, no, I have that on the Wii. Yes, Leonidas. I know
Yeah,
exactly
I played that one so much.
amazing. That is so cool. And the fact that you have the
was
cards
such a
too,
game.
like
Yeah.
that's so cool. I used to watch videos of like people who had these massive collections, and they showed off like the full sets where you made like a Megazord with Dragonoid or like Drago.
I think I have that.
That's so cool. That's so cool. But
Yeah,
yes,
I'm pretty sure I have all of the like the pieces to make the fucking Gundam Bakugan.
that's amazing. That's so cool. And yeah, I mean, this is my childhood crush, Skyrus. So, do you guys agree? Do you guys understand my
I
reasoning?
agree, but I do think that I prefer Tigrera, but like I said, I also had like the fucking biggest crush on Julie, so...
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Also, to be fair, I think everybody agrees that Shun was like the most badass motherfucker in that show.
Literally, dude, Shun was, and like Skyrus was kind of like a mother to Shun, right?
Honestly.
And like, oh, Shun was so cool.
He was fucking
Like the guy I always
Sasuke,
wanted to be,
edgy as hell, literally a
like
ninja.
a ninja, like in the trees.
Yeah.
There was a one scene where he like played a music using a leaf, and I was just like, oh, he's so cool.
Mm.
But yeah,
I would agree. That took me on a fucking nostalgia trip. Jesus Christ, I did not
Yeah,
expect
crazy,
to be going
right?
under. I have a memory of going to a friend's house for a birthday party. He showed me a Bakugan Wii game,
Mm-hmm.
and he made the most atrocious player character.
Oh my
Gotta love
gosh.
it.
I know what you mean.
Gotta love
You can
it.
make some really wild characters in that game. But
Yeah.
nonetheless, I'm glad we could bond over Bakugan Ace, and I hope one day you can show me your Bakugan collection.
Yeah.
But all right, that's
Alright.
my choice. Ace, you're up next.
You know, it's got me curious there. Original run of it was 2007.
Yes.
That's about right, yeah. Also,
Yeah.
the OP slapped.
Oh my gosh, yes. I always watch the opening. Like, there's some shows where you don't skip the opening, and Bakugan was one of them. It always had that intro, like, cards fell from the sky, and, like,
Yeah.
this
Two
is
worlds, two
Bakugan.
goals, one world.
Oh my god, yes. It was so epic. It was so, like, intense. I'm like, oh,
It really was.
yeah. Love it.
Alright.
Love it.
On to my next one.
Okay, let me bring you
I
up.
am.
One moment.
I mean, I almost fucking put this in, but I was
Oh
going,
my
that is
gosh.
just too, like, everyone
Oh
says
my
yes.
gosh. So, hi, Cutie, how are you? I'm good, Diplomats. How are you? How are you?
Not a
I'm having a
furry.
wonderful
Oh,
stream
We're-
with my
Panther,
friends. We're having a good time talking about who we would smash. Diplomat, so what is one fictional crush that you have?
God damn.
Actually
And
based?
It can't be the new one.
There was one on the PS2
Oh.
and on. Wow, really?
What's it called?
Friend's
It can't
house.
be,
Showed me a background Wii game and you made. Oh, yeah, that one.
from the new one. Probably doesn't know what the game is. Hey, I just don't have very odd tastes. I do have a semi-weirder one though.
Oh?
But yeah. Yeah, I have one coming up.
But yes, this.
But yeah,
I mean,
bro, the fucking bedroom eyes. Like, God damn.
Yeah, this definitely did some things.
but the way.
100%.
I mean, didn't they like degrade Lola Bunny like in the recent years? I remember in the past she used to be like the sexual character. Like they knew what they were doing with
Yeah,
Lola
no,
Bunny.
they 100%
God,
did.
Like the way she handles those balls, just like
Just hang
it
on,
was a
hang on,
sign.
hang on.
it was a sign. So this is 100% based, real, true character. This is like the awakening for so many furries out there.
Yeah, like I said, not a
Yeah.
furry. Still would. Goddamn.
Not a very
This-
but
But not a
This
furry,
character-
but exactly.
if I was,
Because there was also a cartoon called Lunatics Unleashed.
Mhm.
It was like the super edgy, like Looney Tunes that were like they were like superheroes, and there was like a pink version of Lola, and like goddamn,
A pink version?
Yeah.
Gosh. I'm sure
this
it's
was like
amazing.
back on like JetX.
Yeah. Ace, I feel like so many of your choices are just like they're so understandable. It's like no explanation
I
is needed.
just-
These are just like classic like childhood characters you used to love. Everyone
There you
used
go.
to love.
yeah, I was gonna say like I almost put this on the list, but then went, oh, that's too vanilla.
Yeah, it's funny when you say a bunny is too vanilla. That's how you know the world has come
I
to your
mean-
Check the Discord, you can see the one that I was talking about though.
Oh, let me check. Oh, what? I don't think I've seen that version of her before.
Yeah, this was like a superhero world where like all of the Looney Tunes were like their
What?
own, like they were like superheroes and shit. It's called Lunatics Unleashed.
Lunatics Unleashed, I see.
Okay,
Yeah,
That
here's
is
like the
interesting.
Here is the actual like here's like how all of them look.
Mhm. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Never
so-
even heard of
In
it.
fact, that does look pretty cool, but
I know
I
it
mean,
was.
it doesn't look right. Looks cool.
Oh, yeah.
but
I
It
think I
was
prefer...
it was its own completely different show. Like this was like a different.
Oh, like a
universe.
spin-off?
Like, yeah,
Wow.
like it was its own TV show from 2005 to 2007, where like they were like fighting crime and shit, and it was just
Jeez.
its own completely separate show.
My gosh, how have I never heard about this? That's crazy, but that's awesome. Very awesome.
Making a list of things everyone agrees on. Yes,
Yeah,
I am
literally.
because
Like, just look at the way she's
unfortunately for
looking at
me,
you
I
in
feel
that
like
picture.
my taste, like my taste, is not very like outlandish.
Oh, mine is. But You know, it's good. It's good to know that you're a sane human being, Ace. With
Like,
completely
I feel like some of my weirder ones would be like the sisters made of bugs from Resident Evil Village.
What? Wait, is that the one with like the
Man,
big
are,
vampire
yeah.
mummy?
They're the daughters of
Yeah, those.
whole vampire woman.
Those are kind of they're kind of freaky.
Yes.
Yeah, and Freaky's good.
Freaky is good. I just hope they don't hurt me. All
Oh,
right.
they will. They will. 100%.
Good choice, Ben. I mean, good choice, Ace. Now, Ben, let's see if your choice is good.
Okay. Where am I up to in the list?
The fence fella.
Yeah, it's just talk about Persona again.
I think I have one on here.
Oh my god.
Speak of the devil.
Speaking of Resident Evil Village,
No! To
dude,
be fair,
that's
this
crazy.
one I probably wouldn't have put on until recently because
Yeah, I know.
completely forgotten about it.
Yeah.
Yes, but you're talking about the dragon form.
We're getting there.
You guys are giving some cold takes. My gosh. Like, who wouldn't want this
No,
absolute
she's-
unit to sit on them?
She's talking
mean,
about the dragon
Yeah,
form.
yeah.
She's not talking about
like-
this form.
The dragon form.
Perfectly fine here, and yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with her. Like, he seems perfectly fine, and like, say, will he have her sit on me?
Mm-hmm.
There's just no question there. What
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
going on to is part
Show the
2.
pic- Yeah, show the picture of the actual thing you're talking about. There it is.
This, yeah, that's a hot take. That is a hear me out, indeed. Oh my gosh.
The second you put her on here, I knew exactly what you were doing.
Like I say, until that came up fairly recently, I wouldn't have thought of this because I completely forgot about it, but then it was just like, yes, this needs to be in here.
Please explain. Please.
Yeah. The second that I knew it was
What's there to explain?
What do you mean? What do you mean? What's there to explain?
No, it's fairly obvious.
Wait, like, why would you choose this form over the regular form?
Hey, I didn't say I would choose one over the other, I said I'd have both.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just saying I wouldn't say no because of this one.
Isa. Huh?
I have never seen like the full form before. This is kind of freaky. Like, what
Yeah,
that
this
mouth
is-
do?
this is her
Freaky is
boss.
good.
Freaky
This
is
her boss
good.
form.
Also, I never noticed that there was like still like a body at the top.
There is indeed. 'Cause
Oh
that's what
yeah,
you
there is.
fucking shoot in the video game. It's a fucking tiny ass target.
Yeah, I can bet. Oh my gosh. I feel like
Plus,
I'd be
we were talking
intimidated.
before about like being overpowered and ravaged.
Oh,
Plus, if you ignore the teeth in the mouth, what can that tongue do?
that is fair. That does that tongue like
I don't
separate?
Think you'll be able to ignore the teeth.
Yeah, I don't know if
No,
you.
look, I'm pretty sure that the tongue has its own mouth, by the way.
Oh wait, I think it does.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is wild. But I mean, again, I feel like both of you are into creatures that could kill you.
Yeah.
100%.
Wild. Wild. This is a very hot take, Ben. And you know what? I kind of agree. I kind of see it now. Now that I'm seeing the full picture of Lady
The
Dimitrescu.
longer that you look at it, the
Yeah.
more that you
That's true. The more I stare at it, the more I just get lost in her mouth tongue.
I ignore the teeth, those are back scratching. Yeah, a little back scratching while you're having some fun.
I don't know if she's gonna be scratching your back or like scratching your spine,
Ripping your spine.
ripping your spine out. Yeah, that too. You know, would you hit it once if you
Molina.
knew you were gonna die after?
You can hit anything once.
That's true.
If you're going to, I mean.
Might as well. What are you willing to sacrifice? This is a crazy take, Ben, but I agree. I'm dead. Yeah, you're going to be after
no,
you.
Yeah, I was gonna say you will be after you hit it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I mean, Is that a problem?
Good choice.
You would have a very fun time first.
Like I said, you can always hit it once.
Always once.
Exactly.
Okay. Is it my turn? Should I?
Alright, yes, it is.
Okay. So we have Skyros here, right? Very normal, very like, you know, pretty understandable. Hear me out. However, up
Okay.
next, I have
I hope you're talking about the guy, not the monkey.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Hear me out. Okay.
Oh no.
No, I mean I'm talking with a guy.
No.
Oh, me when I look at Curious George.
I
No,
hope so.
the man in the yellow hat from Curious George is one of. Oh, my ears! Sorry, I just got banged. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, but hear me out. The man in the yellow hat is one of the nicest animated characters I've ever seen. Like, I used to watch Curious George growing up, and again, I feel like some of these are from shows that I used to watch growing up, like nostalgia based, right? The man in the yellow hat was such a good person. Like, he reminded me of like the dad from Powerpuff Girls, but kinder, but nicer. Like, he was the perfect father. He's bright, he's energetic, he's out there. He takes care of a monkey. Monkeys are adorable. And he was always so like positive for George's like well-being and health. So I don't know. I liked him. Did any of you watch Curious George growing up?
Yes.
Yes. And Ben, you?
And you.
You. But nonetheless, you can even see in just this picture how like fun of a guy he is. And he's got something going on. Can we just agree on that? My
I
goodness.
mean, to be fair, especially when he's bent over one brother.
Yeah.
I like to get behind that.
Literally and figuratively. But yeah, I mean, it takes a level of just like confidence to be able to wear like a fully yellow, piss yellow outfit with a bright yellow hat everywhere you go. And you know, I respect it. I respect it.
We'll have to redo the what's it called?
Monkeys are adorable.
Get
More
my
people die a
link
year to
up
monkeys
because
than
I had to-
lions. Sorry, what?
Exited out of my thing back. You'll have to re-get my capture up for the thing because I accidentally exited out.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Alright.
Should be okay. But yeah, I don't think he even has a name. Does anyone know? Does he have a name? Because when I searched it up, it was just said the man in the yellow hat.
Yeah.
I was like thinking like, what's that guy's name? And then I searched it up, and I don't know if he has a name.
I think
But-
it's just the man with the yellow hat.
Yeah, monkeys maybe evil Clark, but Curious George is definitely not an evil monkey.
Also, by the way, Clark, in reopening up my file of all of this, yeah, I do have one in here that I feel like is going to be an interesting ending.
Oh boy. I feel like I'm getting all the clean ones out of the way now, and I feel like maybe you guys are too. So we'll see.
I've just got a message I've got to go and do with something really quick.
Okay.
Just continue on, I can catch up at the end.
No worries, no
Okay.
worries. As we wait, Ace, how about you show your next? Hear me out.
My next one was the monster girl from Monsters Inc.
Oh my gosh. The Medusa one?
Yeah.
What? Okay, explain. Cause I don't know. I don't know about her.
Okay, this might have been a weird thing for me just because, like, for me, when I was growing up as a kid, like, my bedtime stories and stuff, like, my grandma would read me, like, the Odyssey. Like, that was my bedtime story, was Greek
I'm not
mythology,
familiar
like,
with
different
the
kinds of
Odyssey.
mythology. So, you don't know the Odyssey?
I don't think I do.
It's, like, one of the, like, the biggest Greek myths of, like, all time.
Yeah, never heard of it.
Have you heard of Epic the Musical?
I have not.
Go listen to it.
Okay.
Good God. It's literally the entire musical is basically just the Odyssey, and it's fucking amazing. The Odyssey is a genuinely great story in every aspect, way, shape, and form.
And how does this relate to
amazing.
this monster girl?
Because in like it's Greek mythology, I was raised and learned what a Medusa was, and it's the backstory of a woman who was so beautiful that was like the gods cursed her that anybody who looked at her would turn to stone.
Mm-hmm.
And then just after that, it was we got this with hot purple woman, the fucking bedroom eye, the snake hair, working lady.
I feel like you like purple.
The color itself isn't necessary, or like isn't the biggest thing. The color here is just very nice.
Yeah. Wouldn't you be scared though? Like, what if, you were getting it on and then the snakes were just watching?
Always hit it once.
Always hit it once. I don't know. I forget. How did she treat Mike in the show or in the movies? Was she a good partner?
I feel like she wasn't terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen the movie in fucking forever, but I
Yeah.
feel like she wasn't terrible. So,
And she is pretty.
yeah.
I don't know if I could though. It's just like, is that snakes her hair or like, is
Yes.
that just like a hat or like
the snakes are her hair.
the snakes are her hair? Got it. Okay, because I'm like imagining her bald underneath. But the one eye too. I do get it. If she's pretty, I'm not gonna ick your yum.
I don't really think the one eye is a big issue.
I think I agree. I don't know how that would have too much of a difference or like of an impact, but she is pretty, and as you said, Medusas are those who are so pretty that if you stared at them, you turn to stone. Do you think as a human? Wait, are you a human?
Lore-wise, no, I'm made of fire.
Okay, then you're good. Because isn't it like if you stare at her, you'll be turned to stone? You don't want that to happen. I mean, she'll make you rock hard, but like not in the way.
Like I said, you can always hit it once.
Always hit it once. And you do that for her. Good to know. Does she have a name?
Cecilia.
Cecilia. That's
Or
pretty.
Celia.
Oh, very pretty
Yeah.
nonetheless. Okay.
Alright. What do you have as your next one?
Oh, am I gonna show mine one? We're not gonna go to Ben.
Ben had to be your beer member.
Right. Okay. I mean, I guess I'll go to my next one. Oh boy, this is gonna be an interesting one for sure.
I'm pretty sure that they can. Or, well, actually, no, wait, they can't. It depends on the lore that you look at.
If they can look in the mirror.
Well, yeah, in like the canon lore, they can't because she turned herself to stone in one of the stories.
Oh,
But there are
gosh.
some other other lores that take it a bit more loosely, saying that like Gorgons and Medusas can't turn each other to stone.
Interesting.
So, but
Do you know a
but
lot
I'm
about
pretty
like
sure
these
that like
mythologies?
I mean, like I said, that was like my
Your childhood.
like childhood stuff. Like I was raised on Greek mythology, Egyptian
Wow.
mythology, like folk tales, folklore, all that kind of stuff. It's
So
like some of my
cool.
favorite things.
That's so cool. I gotta ask
So.
you more about that because I don't know much about
Yeah.
these mythologies.
I
Love it.
Love them. They're so cool.
All right. So up
But-
next for me, after a normal kind man being the man in the yellow hat, we have. That's right. A door hinge.
I'm sure I have to say that this is one of the most unhinged takes you've had.
Exactly. Now let me explain. Okay, hear me out, everyone. Hear me out. Let me explain why I put a door hinge on my hear me out list. It all starts from a story of when I was very young, okay? And this isn't just because of like the unhinged joke, but I remember in my very first home growing up, there was this one door. Okay, this already sounds crazy, But there was this one
It does.
door.
It sounds like that fucking smut book on TikTok that was going around about the fucking woman who was fucking a door handle.
She was what?
Yeah, there's like a smut book on TikTok and stuff about like a woman who who fucked a door.
Oh my gosh. Well, let me tell you now. Let me reassure you. This is nothing like that.
It's sounding like it.
It's not. I promise.
Sounding like it.
I didn't. This is a door hinge. Okay, it's different. I could not insert it anywhere, unfortunately. But basically,
Screw it off, you can.
oh gosh, it's a good thing I couldn't. As a kid, because growing up, there was this one door in my home where every single time I opened it, our home was so like old and creaky and weird. But this one door, every time I opened it, I swear, it sounded exactly like a moan. And you know, having that child adolescent mind, even the sound of something resembling a moan from a door was enough to be like, damn, that's a nice sounding door. And then one day, my dad put WD-40 on the door hinges, and the door never moaned again. And I was so sad that day, like I was genuinely sad, because I never realized like how much that moaning door meant to me until it was gone. But this door hinge will live forever in the recesses of my mind, because it was the first thing that gave me like a dirty mind. I was like, ooh, that door sounding quite good tonight. That sounds so weird. But what do you think? Do you understand my story, Ace?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Nothing. I'm just like, oh, you know that door? That sounds like sexy door. Hmm.
Ben,
It
you
wasn't
only
the
missed one from each of us. You missed the.
Oh,
purple
it's
speed
okay,
lady
I
from
had it
Monsters,
up.
Inc.
Yes, 100% wouldn't be worried about it turning into stone. Like, if she makes me rock hard, then so be it.
So you remove the metal pipe sound effects before you lose your hearing, and therefore your boner.
No. It's different. It's different. Because I'm telling you, this
Yeah,
hinge
the
sounded
metal
like a
pipes is
moan. It
just-
wasn't like a normal creaky sound. It sounded like a moan, at least to me. Maybe it was my mind playing tricks on me, but I don't know.
I have.
No, I'm not going to do that. I was going to just do moan, but no. I'm being good today.
I
You guys just don't understand.
Okay,
Okay,
just
you
what?
don't get it.
Nope.
You don't get the appeal of creaky door sounds.
Nope.
You know, the whole reason it got, like, fixed was because they thought something else was going on
No,
when the door
I'm not
went.
like. I'm not.
Who's watching porn?
No, it's they know. They like I'm sure nobody else knew it sounded like a moan, but to me it did. But yeah, maybe they did get it fixed for that reason. But I loved it. I was just like, it's because I would like come back from school and open the door and be like, the sweet sound of a door moaning. Anyways, I think I've said enough. Whether you understand it or don't, that's up to you.
I think you might have said too much.
Maybe I have said too much. Shame on you. But didn't research his name as fast as I just did. What? He has a name? What's his name? Okay. Come back from dinner to
back.
this.
Yeah,
it's a
Rosie.
door hinge.
We're just as confused.
Yep. And now I think Ben, it's your turn.
So from the dragon form of Lady Demetress,
Mm-hmm.
what eldritch horrors do we have next?
But to be fair, I think we're getting towards the end of the ones that I had.
Uh-huh.
So we're going back into the relatively normal. Wait, wrong window.
One more.
Venusaur?
Venusaur.
Wait, seriously? I thought it was you're gonna be like, oh no, it's May or whoever that is. You mean the Pokemon?
Ben just wants to get tied up with the whips or the vines.
Yeah, I was gonna say bind and vine whip. Enough said.
Bind and but there has to be other Pokemon who know Bind and Vine Whip. Why specifically
There are.
Venusaur?
Oh, to be fair, there's tons of them, and that's the problem I had. It was picking which one. because there is so many. Plus, it's absolutely massive. Just think about how big its tongue is.
Oh,
For example.
what?
Okay, I could have went licky tongue for that, but you know, I'd rather not get paralyzed.
That's
Venusaur,
fair.
on the other hand,
You say that, but Venusaur also knows stun spore, so
That's true.
I mean, yeah.
and
like sleep
spore.
powder too. Hold on a second.
Yeah, sleep powder.
I mean, I could definitely use sleep powder right now.
I
So.
guess, but he's kind of massive. Like, where would you keep a Venusaur?
In a Pokeball.
Oh, you're right.
I mean, yeah.
Holy moly.
Get in my balls.
Wild. Okay, so, but like, the gist of this is that you just want to be tied up.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what I'm hearing.
Wild. Have you ever been tied up
Also,
before?
you will notice that for some reason, always in Pokemon games, you look at what Pokemon the trainers have, and you have all of the suspicious ones that the women have.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you're right. Wait, give me an
I mean,
example.
there's
give me an example.
literally a line in one of the Pokemon games when you're fighting a swimming trainer,
Oh my gosh.
and she says, where did I hold my Pokeballs?"
Oh shit, yeah.
That's a
And
secret.
she's in a swimsuit. You're just like,
That's a woman's secret.
Mm.
That's crazy. They knew what they were doing.
that's Victoria's Secret.
Yep.
Wild. But yeah, like why do so many female trainers have Mr. Mime or Hypno or, you know, much
Licky tongue, anything with vines.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's a woman's secret.
Tentacruel.
Oh, yeah,
oh my gosh,
Tentacruel.
not the tentacles.
I'm surprised that you didn't go like Tentacruel or Octillery.
They were other ones on the list. I was in between. I could have just went like stick all of them on and go like, you know.
That's fair. There are a lot of things that could tie you up, and Clark is one of them. But I
You wanted to get
understand.
tied up. Why didn't you put the Pharaoh ghost alien from Ben 10?
I think one of my like.
his name
I was
is
about to-
Snarrow. I was a very big Ben 10
Oh my gosh.
enjoyer as a kid.
Ace, you're like a fan of like all the things I loved. I loved Ben 10 growing up, but like most of the original show, I have both Ben 10 games on my Wii as well.
I had the Ben 10 game on PSP, I think it was.
Ooh, classic. Very
Yeah,
nice.
but also like fucking forever ago. This was like a long ass time ago. I should do it
Yeah.
again at some point. But I basically did an entire Ben 10 tier list of every single alien.
Oh my gosh, of every
Oh,
single alien.
cool.
Jeez.
There you go, Ace. Another thing to add to the wheel.
I mean, I've done it before. I can add it. I could also just do it for the anniversary stream that's coming up. I have I have suggestions open for tier lists if people want to put them. So,
Wait,
but
I
what?
mean, that
Sorry,
would be a good one.
I didn't hear the
I did
question.
it was basically all based off of like power scaling of how how powerful I personally thought they were and how useful they were.
Oh, not by like attractiveness?
No.
Ah. Well, who do you think is the most attractive Ben 10 alien? Yeah, that's a curveball, huh?
Ultimate Echo.
Ultimate Echo Echo?
Ooh.
What? Why?
Is that what I said?
Freaky.
I said what I said.
Absolutely freaky. I was gonna go with like,
There you go. That's why.
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Take a look at that and tell me no.
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh god, what's this? I mean, yeah.
Wait, it's loading. Like what? Like what? It's just. It looks like an alien, but what is attractive about it?
I mean, you just said to pick what I thought was the most attractive one. If
Okay, okay. You know what? I won't yuck your yum. Whatever floats your boat. I was gonna go with like that one fast one, Accelerate. I think.
technically there are two of them because there was a fucking shitty version that they made in the new
Oh.
version.
Ew, no. The classic.
Yeah,
But
Ben 10 for me stopped after Ultimate Alien.
yeah, I
All of
agree.
the other shit after that is
That
fucking
reboot.
travesty.
What?
They literally have a fucking alien. I think it's called toe pick that its power
What?
is just
Toe
it's-
pick?
Yeah, its power is it is so ugly that it makes you just fucking like lose your will to fight.
That's insane.
So
Is it a picture
Like
of a
that-
toe?
no, its face is literally like covered in a cage because it has to stay hidden because it's that ugly.
Wild.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, what Benton alien am I? Oh, you're Topic.
But no, like
Yeah.
it okay, hold on. Cause here's another one for you. I have another interesting one for you, hamster.
Wild. Oh my gosh.
Dude,
Ultimate
Ultimate Alien was
Yeah.
fire.
I think I preferred the original personally, like when Ben was a kid, but Ultimate Alien did go hard.
Ultimate Alien was fucking fire.
Yeah.
Did you watch Generator Rex?
I don't think so. I might have like watched a little bit when I was younger, but not enough
you
to remember.
you need to go back and watch it. That Generator Rex was absolutely fucking peak, and they literally did a crossover between Ben 10 and Generator Rex.
Did they?
Yes, they did.
What?
There's an-
That sounds insane.
It was, because there was a fucking thing. If you guys don't know Generator Rex, it's basically a TV show where it was a kid named Rex. He had these things inside his body called nanites. It was basically tiny, like micro machines that he could
Uh-huh.
control and turn into like weapons.
Well,
Think Prototype, like the Prototype games, how like they could turn his body into like different weapons.
right.
So that, except mechanical, and in the crossover, his body is mechanical. So what happens? Ben uses upgrade, fuses onto Rex, and upgrades the fucking abilities of the nanites.
What?
Holy moly.
It was
That doesn't seem sound
fucking
epic.
epic. Also, yes, Gwen and Kevin, absolutely fucking fantastic duo.
Amazing.
Loved their, like, absolutely loved
What
their
a
dynamic.
what a branch off of Venusaur from Ben's choice. But I think I agree, Ben. I think being tied up and used is something that a lot of people would be into, is a common want. And well,
Also,
I feel like
if you just
if
Sorry.
Pokemon
Did you say
existed in the real world, a lot of people would probably use them for interesting.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not get there, because if Pokemon exists in real world, there'd be a lot of weird shit happening.
Yeah.
Oh god.
I mean, if we want to, just bring up the fact that they made a fucking life-size Gardevoir plush.
Yeah, they did.
To be honest, I have loved that because of like the wholesome meme of everyone just taking it round and doing like wholesome things with
Yeah.
it, because everyone assumed everyone was just
Going
gonna
on a
fuck it.
picnic date with my 7-foot tall Gardevoir.
Yeah, but if you guys want to say, I also put the main villain for Generator Rex in the Discord if you want to see what he looks like.
Let me see. Let me see.
Alright. Ooh. Okay, not bad.
Kind of bad though. Holy like in a good way. Like he kind of bad though. Sheesh.
Yeah,
I respect it.
but no, genuinely, this show is so fucking good. Like,
Definitely have to check
Generator
it out.
Rex, Ben 10 with Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, and then Secret Saturdays were like my shit.
Amazing. Ah, the nostalgia. It's such a fun
Indeed.
feeling.
Alright,
Amazing.
on to my next one.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
3, 2, 1. Sally.
100%.
What? Like what, dude? What even is the hot take here?
There
Look at
isn't
her-
one, but also the fact that she has a fucking tramp stamp, dude. Like,
Oh my gosh, I heard about that. Wait, that's
She-
crazy.
Sally literally has a tramp stamp.
Wild. They knew what they were doing.
100%.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think everyone was down horrendous for this car.
It was
Every-
either Sally, what is it? Sally, Ramon, Lightning McQueen,
Mater.
some people like Mater, but the, fuck. Ramon's girlfriend, I forget her name.
I don't know.
Flo? Or was
I
Flo
haven't
the,
watched cars enough,
the-
but like,
I don't remember,
let's just
but it was,
say-
like Ramon's girlfriend.
I'd get in her exhaust pipe. Sorry.
Oh.
They made a car hot.
They did make a car hot,
Ogres.
and it's again it's.
I mean, there was so many hot cars in that, and it's just
yeah.
like
Well, remember that was one like
nothing.
there was like a few of fans of Lightning McQueen who like flashed him with their headlights. Do you remember that?
Yes.
That was
Yes.
But yeah, I mean the eyes,
Hold
the
on.
lips, the sleek, slender body. 10 out of 10. That's all I need to
Hold on,
say.
because I also have a second hear me out, sort of.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to find how to fucking search them.
I agree. And again, Ace, these are all just like like understandable. Like, yep, I agree. Takes. Lukewarm take. It is I mean, it is a car. You got, dude, I remember I saw this one like I don't know, it was like My Strange Addiction or something, and some guy was like really into his car. Like really into his car.
Is it?
I've seen a few of them shows, and you're just sitting watching them and going, off camera, what the fuck are you doing to your car? Because
Literally.
by the sounds of it,
What has
These
humanity
guys.
become?
These. I don't know what it was about these guys, but they were like fucking badass as hell, and I was like, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Are you looking at my stream or no?
Oh, let me check.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
just
was on your
swapped
stream. But
Did
Uh,
Discord? Yeah, Discord didn't capture it correctly. But these guys from the Cars movie. Hold on, let me see if I can. I might be able to swap the window on
the stream has ended.
Yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can. Okay, here.
Nope. Okay.
alright, yeah.
Ooh, they're cool.
Yeah, these guys.
I like the glow. Very cool design.
There was something about these cars that was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it was about it. It was just fucking like clean as hell, and I was like, yeah, all right, yeah.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I did like the
I don't
Cars
know to
movie.
describe it. There's almost something primitive about it, and it's just like, yeah, just like.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
I don't know what it was specifically, but fucking yeah, that was. Those are my. Those are mine for that one at least.
amazing. 10 out of 10. I agree. I would bang that car. Ben,
Alright,
you're up
okay, so
next.
you're up. Oh,
Oh.
yeah, we can go back to Ben.
Yeah, we just back to the
Well,
video.
can do. I've only got one left, but it happens to be one that I added before because Hamster gave me an idea.
I have 3 more.
But no, I'm happy doing this now because I'm onto one that I just added randomly. Because Hamster gave me a great idea
Oh,
while
boy.
talking about
I'm bad when I give people
the
ideas.
letter 8.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I don't like where this is going.
I bring to you the word boop.
The word?
Yes, the word boop.
Explain.
You know that
Not boobs, just the word boop.
I already know where this explanation is going, and I could literally give you the explanation that Ben is gonna say.
I want to hear it from Ben.
Well, just
Wait
think
for
about the word boob. Just look at it. Look how good it feels here. Like, it's absolutely amazing. Like, boob is a brilliant word when it's written down. Just
Mhm.
look how round and curvy it is. But to move on to why I think the word boob is, like, really attractive,
Uh-huh.
you need to move on to the second slide, which is here. Now, look at the left-hand box. This is a top-down view of boobs. Look in the center box. This is the forward view of boobs. The
Oh.
last box is a side view of boobs. Boob has boobs in it.
I knew exactly where this is going.
I can't believe it. I'm
The word
lost
boob
for
is
words.
3
This is the
different
first
versions
time
of
I've ever
three
heard of
different
this.
perspectives of boobs. Really?
That's crazy. Yeah. Wait,
Not wrong, but so wrong.
I see it.
Exactly.
Okay, so the capital B is like looking at it from
top
above,
down.
and the
Two
OO
O's
is like from the
in
front. And then the
B
the
is from
lowercase-
side.
That's crazy! The word boob has boobs in it! Oh my gosh. You know what? 10 out of 10. I agree.
Exactly. How can you say no to so many boobs? In one
Beautiful.
word?
It's like a single boob has 3 pairs of boobs in it, or 3 views. From all angles. You could even say the top down view is a lower down view. That means you get every angle.
You could, yeah.
Incredible. Incredible. That's smart. That's just a smart
Funny
way
thing
to...
is, for the weird ones from Ben, I knew exactly where they were going.
Same brain. You know, similar
yeah,
great minds think
and
alike.
as soon as I went in before, I knew you were gonna go. It's a fucking dragon, isn't it?
All right.
Great
Hamster,
minds
what
think
do you
alike.
have?
Alright, I'm next. I have a few more,
How many
I
do you
think.
have left?
I have 4 more, but I'll try and go quick.
Or, no, it's fine, because I have 3.
Okay.
So we'll just go between us.
Okay. I do have to head out in like 30 minutes though. Ooh, which is
Okay.
Okay. Let me just share my
Ben, do you want to
screen.
do Smash and Pass for like anime characters or something with Hamster goes?
Yeah, we can do that.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So my next choice is Barbella from Skylanders.
Dude,
Now, this is gonna be
fucking
quick
love
and easy.
Skylanders. I still have some of my Skylanders.
Oh my gosh, I have so many. I have a massive collection of Skylanders, and you know, I never really caught up with the newer games, but there was one character, Barbella, who just caught my eye. Basically, in her description, she's a very strong woman, a master at her craft, and she could crush me. And in most scenarios, yep, exactly, yep, she could with anything. I think actually she's made of stone, but she is obviously a big fan of Minecraft, as she has 2 blocks on her barbell, and she's very hard for me. So I like a girl who matches my freak. So
Got it. So you want to get pegged by her?
exactly. Wait, hold on a second. Whoa. I never said that.
You
I mean,
said
I was
she's
gonna
hard-
say
you
pretty
said she's
basic,
hard for
but-
you.
Well,
yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I do. And what about it?
There it is. For me, for Skylanders, I think mine was Hex.
Oh, Hex was good. I did like Stealth Elf too.
Yeah, Stealth Elf was cool. I also have a glow-in-the-dark version of Cinder from the Spyro series.
Oh, cool. I have like several. I have a lot of Skylanders.
Yeah, I have a good amount. I think I stopped after the Giants game though.
Really, that's like one of the earliest. I started at the Giants game.
It was the second. No, I played 1 and 2, and then
Mm.
after that I
Yeah,
was I just was getting into having to do more shit and couldn't play as many video games.
that's fair. I think I
Yeah,
have
fair enough.
all the Skylanders that came on the Wii, which is Giants, Swap Force, and Trap Team.
Yeah, I didn't play after Giants. I played Skylanders 1 and then Skylanders Giants, and that was it.
Yeah, I agree. But a talented woman is all I want, and she is very talented.
She's blind, how will you not get crushed? See, that's the point. He wants to get crushed.
Exactly. Now you see where I'm going. Okay, so that's it. That's it for me. Let's bullet time.
Alright.
Ace, what do you got next?
My next one is Rogue the Bat.
Classic.
Pretty self-explanatory. One of my first video game characters I had a crush on back when I played fucking Sonic Heroes.
This is not a hear me out list, Ace.
No, it's not. I just wanted a hot picture of Rogue the Bat.
It is a very hot picture. What is she wearing? Holy moly. It's like a gym fit.
Yeah, don't worry. My last one will.
Be freaky.
I think my last one. Yeah.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it. But yeah, Rouge the
Alright,
Bat,
Hamster.
beautiful. Very sassy. Very like, she reminds me of like Black Cat from Spider-Man.
Oh, absolutely.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
But love the fit. It really emphasizes her big feet and hands. But
And
nonetheless,
boobs.
yes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
boobs.
All right,
Beautiful.
Hamster.
All right,
Yeah.
Ben, do you have anything to say about Rouge before we move on?
I mean, like, there's
No.
nothing really to say
I
about
was
it. It's
just
just
a
like,
hot picture of Rouge the Bat on my PC. Okay, forgive me. Yep.
exactly.
Valid.
I wanted a reason to talk about Rouge the Bat. That's it.
Valid and real. All right. For me, up next, you know, these last three are what are some of my favorites. So we went from Barbella, Strong Woman to
I almost put Birdo on my list, yeah.
Birdo from the Mario Nintendo series. Do I
reason
even
I
need to
didn't-
explain?
The one reason I didn't put Birdo on my list is just because she's happily married.
Is she really?
Yeah, it's a Yoshi.
I mean, can you not see the
Do you
ring?
not see the giant fucking wedding ring?
Oh my gosh, I didn't. Until now.
Yeah, Birdo and Yoshi are married.
Dang it. I'm so jealous of Yoshi. What do they even do? Like, does Yoshi stick his big nose in Birdo's big hole? Like, what?
Or
Ugh.
his giant tongue.
Oh yeah, that too. I'm gonna be the
Oh, yeah.
homewrecker. I'm gonna take Birdo for myself. But I mean, you know, for this one, I didn't really use my brain or my heart to think. I let my lower head think for me, and
Understandable.
I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Just like
Yep.
big hole, love it. It's like one hole for
Alright.
everything though, isn't it? It's like a
I
cloaca.
was gonna say, them eyes, that wall.
Yeah, the bedroom eyes for sure.
The bedroom.
Sorry, I
Alright.
just need to go shout at someone.
Shout.
Um,
Like banging on the
So
door.
my-
Be quiet over there.
My next one is definitely not gonna be Hear Me Out. Well, sort of is but I just picked a good picture of her.
Let's see.
So,
I'm ready.
You guys know League of Legends?
Yes. I love arcade.
So, I had a few for this one. There were like a few different toss-ups. Obviously, like I could have gone with the basic Katarina, Misfortune, like all of that.
Uh-huh.
But I went for it was a choice between three,
Uh-huh.
and the three were Lilia, Nico, and Soraka.
Pretty. Oh my gosh.
So I just picked this one because I love this fucking skin, but usually she is purple with goat feet.
Purple with goat feet. Interesting. Wait, what is she?
Don't fully know.
I'm not familiar with like if there's a lead character that's not in Arcane, then I don't know them. Oh, Hachi would be a pro at this. But I don't know. She's very pretty. I mean, she feels like she reminds me of like a celestial like overlord or like a really like
Well, I mean,
angel.
That's because in this, well, yeah, that's not her main art. The one that I just sent in the Discord is her canon art.
Oh, let me see.
This
let me
one
see.
is specifically a skin of hers called Star Guardians, which is basically like magical girl skins. I just love this skin.
Oh, right. Yeah, you recognize the base art.
That's her main skin. Oh my gosh, it's so different.
Yep, purple elf ears, giant horn, goat feet.
Interesting. But you like this skin?
This is like my favorite skin for Soraka. It's very pretty.
It is very pretty.
Oh,
I
it's
like
a
the.
beautiful skin.
So,
It is beautiful. I like the little guy on the left too. He reminds me of myself. Very cute.
I love how you say too human. Don't worry, they're the next one.
Too human, yeah.
It's too
Don't
normal.
worry.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
like-
to be fair, we could make this a lot weirder at certain points. Like before the last one, I could have went just hear me out, Yoshi. Come on. But I'm trying not to
Hear me
make
out,
everything super
Goomba.
weird.
Or
Okay.
Toad.
Hear me out, little guy in the bottom left.
No.
Would.
See, Ben, there's
Oh.
one that you would have done if you know Persona.
Hmm.
You don't know Persona though, but they're Hamster, are you versed in Persona or no?
Not much, unfortunately. I want to though eventually.
Okay, so they're those of you that know Persona, I can't share this on stream for obvious reasons.
Hmm.
Oh.
Those of you that know those of you that know Persona, there's one specific Persona Its name is Mara. Just Google it really quick. M-A-R-A Persona. Do not have your window open so stream can see.
Oh, okay. My window
I
is off.
wasn't sure what I was expecting, but that wasn't it.
Wait, what is it?
Look it up.
Tell me what it is again. I'll look it up.
M-A-R-A Persona.
Persona. Okay, let's see. What the hell?
Yeah.
Oh my! That's
It
literally a
also has the
penis.
tentacles, so...
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Yep. That is
What?
the
Is
actual
that a-
design. That is not a joke. That is an actual persona.
How that? What?
They know exactly what they're doing. Oh my gosh.
I mean, they could not know what they were doing with that.
Yep.
What? I need to delete this from my search history. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I love.
It's not even trying to
Obviously,
hide it.
no.
It's like
Nope.
wild.
Yep.
That's great. Thank you for enlightening me.
You're welcome. Yeah. Ben would have picked that if she knew Persona though.
Yeah. I
Oh,
agree.
100%.
I completely agree. Okay.
Right, hamster.
That would have been a
Yeah.
fun one to try and actually stick on stream, though. Like, okay, I'll just censor the entire thing.
Yeah, just like
I mean, there is one.
Mhm.
The irony is there is a version of him with a hat.
with a hat. I think. Yeah, a hat to
Okay.
cover his head. Okay.
I am going to get slightly off track here because you said about the hat there. I do know of a subreddit where it is people taking that sort of pictures with costumes on.
No, thank you. I'm good.
Why?
Yes,
I'm
I don't know
good.
why you know this exists, Ben.
because
Neither
it's
do I.
absolutely hilarious.
Oh my
I'm
gosh.
good.
Okay. Okay.
All right, hamster. You got 2 more. I have 1 more.
Yes. Okay. My second to last one is. Just give me one moment, guys. One moment.
I think that my last one will. Clark will definitely say, "All right, that's a hear me out."
My second to last one. TP from Super
on the
Paper Mario.
Oh, I was thinking fucking what is it, the world only God knows.
Oh no, unfortunately. So I wanted to choose a Super Paper Mario character, and there were so many good choices, but TP was by far the best. And let me explain why, okay? For those of you who don't know, Super Paper Mario, it's a game that I used to play so much, a really, really great Paper Mario game, where because they're like these special creatures that give you really cool powers, TP is like your original hero, like your original partner, or like you know, the person you work with, and it's a little cute little butterfly, and she gives you the power to like enter the 3D world, basically. Very cool game. But what happens in the story, and a slight spoiler warning, but it's like a really old game, is she gets like stolen, and she gets like taken over, and like you realize like who she really is, and her relation to like the antagonist in the story. And
Okay.
I remember when I played that game, I got so attached to TP. I got like, I remember like trying to save her, and then seeing like, because there was one scene where you thought like it was done, like she was over with, and you know like you lost her, and I remember I was so sad, but she was so like pretty to me. And then I remember a few years ago, I went back and I searched up like people who like made TP into a human form, like they drew her like as if she were a human, and it was
Yeah.
just like the most prettiest girl I've ever seen, like the like most flowy, majestic, like princess type person. And then I just realized how pretty she is. So yeah, this is a butterfly.
See, I hear you, but I have my own personal feelings of wanting to punt this thing because it reminds me of Navi from Link.
Ah, I see. But
That's
it's not.
That is so
But it's
bad.
not Navi from Link.
Yes, but just like it just reminds me of Navi, and it makes me want to punt it into the stratosphere.
That's fair.
Hey, listen.
If I hear the fucking hey listen from.
But TP was
I
so much
really-
better. It's like the better version of Navi.
No,
like being there to support
I
you.
understand that, but seeing it is giving me visceral reactions, reminding me of Navi.
That's fair. That's fair. I understand.
So,
But for me, TP was my best friend and so pretty, you know, the rainbow, love it, ally.
ally indeed.
Ally indeed. Okay, Ace.
All right. My last one.
This is it.
I would definitely say that I think that this is my biggest hear me out. So this is back when I was a kid, like very young kid. I used to watch this show, and this character was like very much like just a very motherly figure, like, and I don't know like what necessarily it was, but it was just a very motherly character.
Uh-huh.
Miss Spider from Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Kids.
I like how it's just called Spider Mommy.
Who
Oh,
is
I-
what?
Spider Mommy.
No, I had to do that to have this at the end.
I mean, you could have done it normally and just went like I did and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, that worked.
Yeah, but
No.
I just saved them as their usual names
Okay.
and shit.
Tell me again why you would choose a spider as your final hear me out.
I mean, the fucking bedroom eyes, the eyelashes, the fucking lipstick, giant butt, and the fact that she's just like a very motherly figure.
Okay. You got me at giant butt. I see. I mean, it's kind of scaring me, honestly, like the smile and the pointy nose. Is that like a hat too? But I mean, I understand it. What is the
No,
show
that's
about?
like
Like, where is
the-
she from?
This was just like it was like a kid show with like her taking care of like little bug kids around the garden and stuff.
I see. She seems
So
nice.
it was basic. Think of like what's it called? Yeah, she's like a teacher.
Oh, that's cute.
Think of like what is it? Bug's Life.
Yeah.
Sort of like scale.
I see. You know what I'm getting from her? I feel like
What?
the vibes I'm getting is like she's a super kind, lovely, like friendly, motherly figure in the open, but like in the sheets, I feel
Yeah,
like she'd be extra freaky.
exactly. To Ben's point, she's a spider. She can fucking tie you up.
Yeah, I was gonna say she comes with rope, so
Oh,
So
I
I
see.
was originally gonna do just Rakanera from Monster Musume, but I'm like, any character you pick from Monster Musume, it's just like
right.
that's just a hot woman. That's a hot anime character.
I see.
So I went from Rakanera and brought me to this.
Yeah. You know, if you showed Ragnar, I'd be like, yeah, that's understandable. This was a good one to end off on. Finally one that needed a bit of explanation.
No, I had a feeling this one was gonna be like. There's a reason that I put this one at the end. I thought this one was definitely gonna be my weirder one.
Right.
Because,
And
like
it was.
I said, I personally, I don't really have, like, at least I don't think that I have, like, a lot of, like, super out there, like, oh yeah, I'd fuck that, like, really weird ones, but this
Uh-huh.
is definitely, like, my weird one.
Very cute. Very nice. All right.
to be honest, that's half my problem because everyone that I really have that's like that, I'm going, I can't put that on screen.
That's
Thank
fair.
you for
No.
keeping the true spirit of Hear Me Out. Yeah,
All right.
I definitely had to think for this one.
Yeah.
Alright,
It was worth it.
Hamster, what do you got for your last one?
My final one. This one, I wanted to end it off on a cute note. I wanted to finish things with something that means a lot to me as a hamster, as Hamtaro. My final hear me out.
He's gonna put a picture of himself, isn't he? Okay, no, not
Excuse
quite.
me. Who do you think I am? I was tempted to put a picture of myself, but I need to put the cutie patootie that is Bijou. If you guys know Hamtaro, Bijou and Hamtaro, they're a little cute together, and just look at her. I mean, in the show, from what I've seen, I don't seen too much, unfortunately. I know fake ham. She's this adorable little precious princess of a hamster that Hamtaro is always trying to impress or woo, and I don't know what the end result is if they ever get together or anything, but they're so cute together, and Bijou is just this adorable little hamster who's like a passenger princess basically. And I love me a girl who like just needs to be pampered and like petted and taken care of, and Bijou is that ham. So yeah, my final hear me out is my Pookie Bijou. And this is coming from me as Hamtaro.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
I'm a
can't
say flat
argue,
out,
she is.
no fucking. She's adorable, but whenever I hear Bijou, I think of something very different.
Oh?
Yes,
Okay.
and also the just the sheer size. No.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
you're right.
suppose she is going to be tiny.
Absolutely tiny, fit in the palm of your hand. But that's why I speak from Hamtaro, because for one, out of like all the hear me outs, she's my size. Not
Yeah,
smaller than
look
me,
at
not
this
bigger
one.
than me.
When I hear Bijou, that's what I think of, and it just reminds me of a headache from brain rot. Those of you that don't know, if a lot of you know me, I am very big into HoloLive, stuff like that. I mean, I have a YouTube series I'm making about the characters in HoloCure. When I hear the word Bijou, I think of Koseki Bijou, the gem of HoloLive, and her absolute levels of pure and utter brain rot.
That's fair. I know who you're talking about, and she's so silly.
By the way, everyone go watch Ace's video. That's part 2 of the series.
I
Or
love
don't.
Bijou. Yes.
Or
watch
do.
it.
So I need to go shout to people again because they keep making me do bloody squats.
All right. But
yeah.
that's
So when I hear Bijou, I think of Bibu, and it gives me
Bibu.
brain rot headaches.
That's so fair. That's so real. But that's all. That's all I have. Can we get a round of applause for all the hear me outs, for all those amazing suggestions? And I feel like
Normal to us.
yeah.
Miss Bessie Busybody from Lazy Town, Bullet Bill, Archibald Asparagus from Veggie.
From VeggieTales, that's crazy. Oh yeah, I just love the
Interesting.
cucumber from VeggieTales. Amazing, clappy, clappy, clappy. All right,
Dude,
but
I had one that I originally wanted to put on here, but it was from when I was a kid, and like now, like I had a crush on these characters back when I was younger.
right,
So like if I put them on a hear me out now, it's like
like I do have childhood crushes, and that's why I put some of them. But in like the context of it, it would probably not be the best.
Yeah, like for me, like one of the ones that like it was one of like my absolute first like memories of having a childhood crush on a character like from a TV show. Like I was 5 maybe, like I was fucking young.
Yeah,
Do you remember the old Scooby-Doo movies?
I do.
Okay, so do you remember Scooby-Doo Ghoul School?
Ooh, I don't think that one in particular. But who are you referencing from that movie?
The vampire girl from Ghoul School, or the ghost girl.
Ooh, I do enjoy some vampire ghosts girls.
Yeah, this movie came out in 1988.
Oh, definitely
Like,
before my time.
I used to have this video, like I used to have this on VHS as a kid. It was basically Shaggy and Scooby going to an all-girls school of monsters.
Sorry,
and
one
being
second.
Teachers.
1 second. My ears. Okay, continue.
You good?
Yes.
Yeah, but they were basically teachers in an all-girls school, and back when I was fucking back when I was a child, like those two were like my first ever like crush on a character.
That's valid. I did like I remember, I don't remember exact people from like movies, but Velma was always like one of my favorites.
Valid.
From-
Daphne was always probably mine though.
Daphne is yours. Interesting. It's like there was always those people like I'm a Raven person from Teen Titans, and like that other person was a Starfire person.
Dude, the Hex Girls, my god.
Oh my gosh.
That was an awakening for many people.
Yeah, I agree.
God damn.
All right. Now, while I would absolutely love to continue talking about childhood crushes and hear me outs and smashes past, I do have to go in like 5 minutes, so.
Yep, no worries. Ben and I are probably going to continue on, do some Smasher Pass stuff
Yeah.
with like some anime characters or something.
Please do. And from everyone in my chat,
stay tuned
please
for the
do
collab.
hop into Ben's or Ace's streams. Oh man, now I have to choose who to raid between you two. Ugh.
Yeah,
I'll
thank
flip-
you for the collab. I
I'll flip
appreciate
a
it. We
coin,
will
But thank you.
have to do some more gaming or something sometime soon.
For
We're
sure.
still gonna have to replan the Hollow Break collab once
Yes,
the co-op actually fucking works.
for sure. Let me know if you find out when that works. But thank you
Yep.
again for setting this up. And Ben,
Yeah, of course.
wherever you may be, thank you for your
Currently.
service.
Fucking squats help.
All right. Okay, I'll head out now. Bye bye.
Definitely don't raid Ace. Everything but that spider was cold. Damn.
I'll flip a
I mean,
coin.
like I
I'll flip
said,
a coin.
I just had like a very mild taste in terms of stuff like that.
Which is
so-
good. You know, it's good that Ace is normal. Okay.
Sure.
Bye bye.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. It's time to raid. That was fun. I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone. I will start the raid now. Oh my gosh. How could you? How could you? Cowdy. Wah! Wah! I thought you were a nice person. For someone who has such a long stream streak, you know, you're not very nice. No, I'm kidding. But nonetheless, thank you everyone for being here. Let me flip a coin. Heads is Ace, tails is Ben. Let me see. Okay. It is flipping. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. It's tails. We're rating Ben. I forgot. Thank you for this 3 stream streak. Cowdy just saving up for Mike 4. How dare you, Cowdy? How dare you? But nonetheless, thank you all so much for being here. I appreciate you dropping in. I know, I'm sorry I couldn't be as responsive today and, you know, chatting, but that's just the nature of collabs nonetheless. But I hope you guys had fun. I hope you enjoyed all the Hear Me Outs. Please do check out Ben and Ace as they are still streaming, and they will be having a wonderful, wonderful Smasher Pass stream. But thank you all so much. Thank you, Ben, Dumpling, Ace, Clark, Cowdy, Dr. Mally VT. Thank you for the raid again. Thank you, Hachi. Thank you, Makana. Thank you, Kansas. Thank you, Q. Thank you, Necro. Thank you, Nina. Thank you, Toby. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Everyone is still broken inside, but always remember, it doesn't matter if a crown is broken. It will taste this. It will taste the same. I can see everything. Yes, you're right. Also, good to see you. Good to see you. Bye, everyone. I will see you this Monday for Stardew Valley Desert Festival. You do not want to miss it. I will see you this Monday. Be prepared for hydration next stream. Oh, no, I'm not prepared. I'm sorry. I apologize for any scuff today with the Discord stuff. It was a bit hard, but nonetheless, I will see you all soon. Have a great weekend, and I love you all. I am late. Better late than never. All right. Take care of yourselves. Eat well, sleep well, and until next time. Hamster, should I talk to the man in my window? Yes, you should, Cookie Boy. Yes, you should. Bye, everyone. Hamster67 signing out. Mwah!